week's You Know What Dude podcast on riotcast.com.
What? That's right. Riotcast.com. Do you know what podcast? We are live once again on a wonderful Tuesday and a spring day here in the West Village, where comedy as we know it has started. And I got a room full of fucking very funny individuals today. I'm very lucky. I'm very happy to do this show. The one thing is I get a lot of funny comics that I probably wouldn't hang out with. I mean, my crew of guys is probably, Norton, Voss, Keith, Colin, Lenny is my friend. Not that I'd hang out with him. I'm actually more friends with Lenny as a friend than a comic.
What does that mean?
Yeah. I'm like we do friendly things, like human things. We don't really do gigs together.
We have lunch.
We have lunch.
Ah.
We have Jew lunch. We do Jew lunch.
We have racist lunch.
We do the Jew lunch. But I'm very lucky because I get to have all these other guys on that I've met. Some of them on the road, some of them from out of town. And some of them that are just very funny guys that I don't get to hang out with so much at the clubs because I'm so much further along than them in the business. But
you're about to have nothing but TV star friends next, man.
I am. No.
Yeah.
Don't jinx me with your fucking... Don't jinx me with that.
Basically what he's saying is this: we're scraping the bottom of the barrel today to put this podcast together.
And most of his friends are too famous to do this. I think those are the 2 points he was getting across.
All right, we get it.
I love that.
All right.
We have Stavros, Louis Katz, and Mike Brown, and it looks like the evolution of a black guy. Go from a chubby Greek to a thin Jew, just to ghetto black. What's up? And then you go back to Lenny. You become Jew again.
Right back.
There he is. What? Oh, shit. He almost knocked over the camera. Alex is here, who is, I like to call Alex a civilian. But he's really not. He's actually a creative person. He's just not even though he looks like he's from the Old West for some reason. I don't know. I used to, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How you doing, Bob?
Good, buddy. What's going on? I used to call him, I came up with the name Tree Face. Because he looks like
like Groot or something?
Well, no, he looks like his face should be in a tree. Like, hello, boys and girls.
Yes.
Like in a story. Like, hey,
Wizard
follow
of Oz, yeah.
the road to the castle is this way. And one of his arms would point that way.
Start throwing apples at you.
Yeah. We're just talking about, we just opening the show up. We have, let's go around the room.
Okay.
I'll take care of
Yeah, because I don't know his
Alex,
last name.
You take care of everybody else.
Do you want to take care of Alex or?
No, I'm going to do him at the end.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. You said it like you're going to do it first.
No, the pause was you go, dum-dum.
Oh, I think you said take care of Alex, and you go, okay.
Yeah, that's what I love on my show, dead air. That's what, even though that's what the listeners are begging for.
Yeah. We have Lenny Marcus on the show. I think the first time on the show. I don't know.
Hang on, stop. I love Deepu's close-up of you. Just makes all your features look fucking just huge. It's like an angle.
Me or him?
You.
Oh, my fucking...
Are you fucking dumb today?
I don't know. I'm out of it today. I'm not going to lie.
Why are you out of it? How can you
tired.
be out of it at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday?
It's because my life, you know.
My life? What? You slept my life.
I don't know. I just woke up this morning. I was just tired.
What time did you wake up, hon?
11. I went to bed at 4.
I hope you die.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Did I say that? Did that come out? Who the fuck wakes up at 11?
People without kids.
Oh.
I shouted fatherhood for no reason.
Yeah, somehow it made sense though. I actually was like stopped in my track. I was like, shit, I remember waking up at 11, being tired at 3 when I was a fucking young comedian. I remember when I first moved to New York, I used to feel guilty all the time because I'm raised with, my grandfather, my grandmother, my aunts and uncles and Irish Catholic family, and you woke up and you went to a fucking job or you went to school. That's what you did with your life. You had Friday and Saturdays off, a couple weeks in the summer, Christmas, February vacation, whatever. But that's it. You're either going to school or you're working your life. all of a sudden you're a comedian. Here I am in New York. And I'm waking up at 3 in the afternoon because I was playing video games all fucking night. Tekken, you know what I mean? And fucking Quake 1 and a mini-map. And I'm waking up at 3 and I felt like a shitty person. Then I just go do spots all night. And it was fucked up. It was crazy.
You didn't feel like you were living their dream, like you were doing it for them?
I felt guilty, and I called up Patrice one day, and I was like, dude, this New York thing's... Like, it was probably around 8 months into New York City when the first time... I had a job, 5 jobs in Boston. Wow. When I moved to New York, I never had a job again. Oh. That was the last time I worked. So I moved here. I was fully dependent on stand-up comedy. And 8 months in, I called Patrice. I was like, dude, I feel guilty. I feel like shit. He goes, yeah, motherfucker. He goes, shut the fuck up. He goes, I worked my ass off for 7 years to be lazy, motherfucker. And I was like, oh, shit, we did. We killed it in Boston, did all these open mics, did all this bullshit, worked our asses off to be lazy fucks. I mean, think about what we did, fellas. Not you, Stavros, but the rest of the working main guys who work off comedy for a living. No, but we fucking worked our asses off just to be... lazy, just to fucking have every day be a weekend.
Well, yeah, I used to think that, and now I feel like I'm constantly working all the time, like 24 hours a day with social media and all kinds of bullshit and things like that.
Well, you really know how to fucking just shit on the whole theme I set up. I really know how to put that fucking Jew guilt right on everything, don't you? I used to think that until now with social media. I have to work all the time.
So he's right.
Social media means he's on his phone all day, right?
Where's your microphone?
I don't know. It's not
Talking to it. Talking to it.
Hello.
Yeah, there you go. Talk better.
That's better.
You have a very low voice.
Oh, hey.
All right, so go around the room. I'm sorry. I interrupted with my little story, but it was fucking long-winded, and you guys are staring at me. Go ahead. What do you got?
We're good? Okay.
Oh, really?
Scopo, you're such a dick.
You know why he's a dick? Because I took him this weekend. I've been slowly taking Chris with me on the road. They're here and there. Because, I got to test the waters with this guy. He's a thin sheet of ice. You never know when you're going to go through. You want to go fishing, but you got to make sure.
That was a good one. I'm a bandana on that one. Jesus Christ.
There you go.
I don't know if you can get a bandana for an analogy. It wasn't a joke. It was a whimsical analogy.
I enjoyed it.
I liked it.
Thank you. You can't have a...
Give it to me then before you give it to you.
Fucking... I was a whimsical analogy, and I like whimsical
Can
analogies.
you say whimsical one more time?
Whimsical. All right, so anyways, I take him with me. He calls me up to go to Uncle Vinny's in Point Pleasant, which, look, I know it's a out there club. It's a one-nighter, but it's fucking great. It's always great. It's always sold out. It's never not packed, and it's never not a fucking great show. And I love it because fans who can't come into the city get to see me. So it's always great. I bring him with me. This fucking kid goes up right before me and kills it. Fucking killed it.
Okay.
And really just knocked it out of the fucking park. So I was very happy to finally, be able to bring him on the road, and he stepped it up, and now he's killing it. Because, there was some times I bring you, and he'd, the owner comes up to me, when's he getting off?
Is he killing it hard enough that he's not going to be working with you much longer, or do you do that, or no?
Oh, no, he'll be working with me for a long time. He got a long-term contract with Bob. Yeah, and he's not
signed a 10-year deal.
He's not even middling for me yet. He can do 10 minutes in front of whoever's middling.
He's making the announcements for 10 minutes.
All right, now I got you.
Yeah, he's not funny enough to get a free hotel yet. All right, go ahead. Introduce the show.
We have Lenny Marcus on the show. I think first time on the show?
Maybe way back when he started it. Maybe week 2.
Yeah, Lenny
You'd have to
Marcus.
go way back.
Lenny Marcus, my buddy for lunch. I've actually, me and Lenny have been friends for how long?
20 years. Almost.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
A long time. Me and
Long
him.
time.
Me and Lenny. And now we do lunch. We're like Harry met Sally. We really are the odd couple too. Just me and him eating lunch.
Funny lunch.
Oh, it's hilarious. He orders just one bowl of soup and just simple meals.
We're the exact opposite. Like, I got my face in the soup so I don't spill it, and he's got it dripping all down his face. And he's yelling at me, "Why do you put your face so close to the bowl?" So I don't spill it on myself. He doesn't even feel it on himself until the end. And he's dabbling.
I think it adds character.
There you go.
And then I tried gefilte fish today.
He's like, right out of the bat, I want the gefilte fish. I'm like, really? You sure you want to do that?
I'll tell you
He
what.
was a trooper.
Was it good?
See? That's the
I practice kung fu every time I stage. And I think in 15
what
years
is-
I'll be a master.
What is that fish?
Tell him, that's me. Just fucking
It's
looking
like
next to you.
3 fishes in one that's
three-
mashed together.
It's like a
It's a
super
fish
fish
ball. It's a
Yeah.
fish. It's Jewish fish balls.
It's a
like-
fish ball. It's just
Yeah.
a ball
Yeah.
of
It's a
different
bowl of
fish.
fish.
Yeah.
Okay, no,
Pike
it's called
roe.
gefilte.
Gefilte fish.
Okay, is that like 3 different fishes that have, or 3 different fish with like and fil and or something like that? Like a.
I hate you.
No, I'm trying to understand. This is a whimsical question. This is a whimsical question. I'm just trying to figure out.
Don't even take that. Let's go on that one, please.
I don't think so. I think that's just the name of it.
Does it mean anything in
Jewish?
Language? Yeah. is that the language? I know that's not the language. That's a trick question.
Why are you playing?
I'm trying to learn as much as I can learn.
Yeah,
I'm not
you're a
around a lot of Jewish
newscaster,
people.
black guy dumb right now. Is it a felto? What the fuck is wrong
I
with
don't know.
you?
It's not an acronym for anything.
Listen,
It's the
I
name.
saw a jar of it in my store in Washington Heights, and I didn't know what it was.
One jar.
One jar. One jar, and I was like, I don't know what this is, but I know some people.
comes in a jar.
Was the day after Passover? Why was there one jar?
You could hide money in that jar. Nobody's going to steal it.
I'll tell you why. I had a Jewish foster father for a long time, Ken Laz, or Laz as his camp bunnies would call him, and he would always have the gefilte in the house.
With a G, you know this, right?
Gefilte.
There you go.
Sorry.
By the way, Krista Stefano was in the podcast, and he said in the chat room, he says, "I can't believe how much Stavros looks like the love child between Louis and you."
I love Chris. Chris is killing. He's funnier in the chat room than we are here. He used to have it all the time, and I tasted it, but it was in the jelly, and I was, ugh, this is, I was a young kid. I think it was 17, 18. Oh, fuck that Irish Catholic kid eating some type of fucking goo a Jewish person gave me. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. But now, later in life, in my 40s, I like fish. I'm a big fan of fish. I like oysters now. Thanks to Georgia O'Neill, Patrice's mom got me into oysters, and now I was like, let me try it because I'm a fan of the ocean.
Fan of the ocean. I think that's what it says on the jar. If you're a fan of the ocean,
There's
that's
one
what. That's actually what Manischewitz means. Yeah, fan of the ocean. That was bold,
what a
though,
Great
'cause
shot that was.
Most people do not like that.
Well, look at that. Give me that 4 shot again. Jesus, this kid's. Look at that. What a great fucking shot. Anyways, Deepu's doing fucking great camera work. A little fast. I almost threw up after that.
I like gefilte fish. I think it's good.
I thought it was good. It was with the horseradish. It was good.
Yeah.
A little onion.
What fish are they? What kind of fish?
Carp. I know there's carp.
Herring. Carp.
Flounder. Maybe some pike.
Pike. There's pike.
You got a
Could be
bluefish?
pike. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
You can get it without the jelly. You can get it in broth instead of jelly. That's way better.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
Is it
Oh, yeah.
hot broth or cold broth?
It's just cold broth. It's just not. There's not. It's like this weird clear jelly on it. That's the grossest part of gefilte fish.
is.
And once
Right.
you eliminate that, it's actually just
It's not so bad.
a fish
Yeah.
ball. Yeah.
It was fucking.
My
it was-
dad would eat just the jelly.
Really?
Oh,
That's
that's
disgusting.
disgusting. That's horrible.
Yeah, that's hardcore.
hardcore.
That's hardcore Jew.
That's right. You know,
I like
fucking
that.
Like,
yeah, you know,
for
fuck
dessert?
that.
And
Or-
borscht. You need, drink borscht. You ever have borscht? It's
Yeah.
beets. You've drank. You've
I've
had it?
drinking.
Whatever,
Dranked?
whichever way you want to do.
I've heard it both ways.
You've dranken. Then
I've dranken.
that's harsh too.
So I'm very
Is there
excited.
what won't? I know. I mean this with all due respect.
both-
Is there anything you will not eat? I do. I mean that with all because you're a foodie, and I mean this in the best possible. This is our lunch right here. This is
All right, first of all,
here we go.
I'm-
Now this is another thing we do. We play first of all. First of all.
there's always a second of all. You
Yeah.
can't have a first of all if there's not a second of all.
That's our
Then there's
rule.
no fucking A if you don't have a B and a C.
Got it.
Okay?
Yep.
But you don't need a third of all. Third of all, when it's a first of all, you just need the second of all. You understand?
Go ahead. I'm going to hold you to both.
I'm going to hold you. First of all, thank you for saying that, bringing that up, like you're not being an asshole. But second of all, then with the tone, the way you said it, okay? And I don't need the third of all, but third of all, go fuck yourself.
I was talking to my girlfriend about this, and there's definitely like two different tones that you always take it the other way
What,
to
do
the
you-
cunty tone. And you don't have to take it like that. I was just trying to find out informationally.
Okay, well,
you're a foodie,
let's-
and I think we have that established.
Oh, your hands are
Is there
bugging me.
something?
Your hands, your fucking teacher hands are bugging me.
You're too far away for me to make a point other than that. So
You
just
put those community college fucking. You don't speak English hands
university.
down.
Oh, you mean you don't speak?
Here's the deal.
Go ahead.
Here's the deal. Okay.
Please.
Okay. First of all,
Answer the
you
question.
said, all right, A. Okay, you motherfucker. You said you bring it up, and I know what you was doing. Okay, you bringing it up, but then you went. Is there any type of food
I
you
said
don't-
with all
you
due respect.
but you emphasized the you, and you basically turned you into fatso.
I would have gone around the room after we established you as the host of the show first. Answer the question.
Scopo, if he doesn't put
Is there
that hand down, I want you to bite it.
Yeah, take care of it.
Bob,
I-
be honest. Was it a bang bang today?
No, it was not a. No,
we
bang
don't.
bang. We
can't
it
do
was
that.
just all Jewish food. It was a beautiful deli. What's the name of the deli? Let's plug the deli.
Fine and Shapiro.
Fine and Shapiro. It's a small, little, tiny Jewish kosher deli, 72nd Street, right across the street from the comic therapist that we all go to, and you'd miss it. You don't go because you're
That's right.
fucking
Because
perfect.
I'm normal, of course. Yes.
Yeah, you're normal. Yeah. Yeah.
Answer
Normal.
the fucking.
Wow. Okay. Well, when he gets
Stop
alpha,
deflecting.
when he gets
Is that a
alpha
thing?
male, like, why are you writing shit down? What are you helping him?
I want to know the name of the deli.
There you go.
That's a Jewish.
Call
kid
me.
right
We'll
there.
have lunch later. Right down the block.
What's the name of the deli again?
Fine and Shapiro.
Fine and Shapiro's. It's a great little spot. You go in. The food is amazing. All of it's great. The waitresses have been there for 60 years. And
Is that a good thing?
Huh?
Is that a good thing?
Oh yeah, because they
know
just
they
bring
know
the food comes out like they knew you were coming. I mean, you order soup. It's,
fast.
they just boom. They know what they knew you were coming. You don't
They
have to-
know me. Like when I
No,
walk
but you
in,
don't
I
have
just
to
do
fucking
takeout.
explain
They're like,
my fucking
why-
joke.
You tip
Why
them?
doesn't explain anything?
I went like they do it like they like they knew you were coming. You go, it's fast. You didn't fucking say that's what I just said in a fucking better way.
He said, "What do you mean?"
Why don't we have a show? That's what we should have.
You know how you tell a good waitress? The size of her calves. That means she's been
Hey,
on her
where is that bomb bandana? Can
size of
you?
their
I want
calves.
to explain this to you. That's your.
Pass it nicely.
Yeah.
Put it around. Just
Actually,
wear it.
why don't you wear it around your head, cowboy? All right, so let's go on to the next.
This is the longest intro for Lenny.
What?
You still have not answered.
Okay,
the
the
question.
thing all right, the thing I
Yeah.
will not eat. That's what you're asking.
We're all waiting.
Okay, I'm fucking going to answer.
Yeah.
It used to be
gotta
Brussels
think
sprouts, but my wife found a way to make Brussels sprouts good.
Put butter on them?
No bacon.
Oh.
pancetta.
So yeah, pancetta.
Yeah.
So yeah, right. And so pancetta and some vinegar and oil, and oh my god, you heat them, you fry them up in the pan, and they're so good. I used to hate them. That was one food up until maybe 2 months ago. I would not eat. Go fuck yourself.
So
Dude,
the answer
I
is
would eat gefilte fish if you put a little pancetta in it, probably.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't
Can't
know.
do that.
yeah.
Oh, you can't do that because Jews don't eat
Sort
pork.
of.
But we found out pork. What Jewish bacon is now? What is Jewish bacon, Lenny?
Well, according to Robert, it's what is it? Fried pastrami.
If you fry
yeah.
pastrami, it becomes like bacon, and you can make a BLT, Jewish style. And there you go.
That's pretty good.
So there you go. So right now, there's nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
I have tried everything.
Are you allergic to anything?
I'm not allergic to anything. I've tried brain. I've tried. I've had pig head. I've eaten eyeball. I've eaten it all.
Yeah, eyeballs.
You ever
I've eaten,
you eating dog?
No, but I would. I mean, if it's meat, I don't give a fuck. Tell me after, before, I'd try it.
Where do you get eyeball?
When you order a pig head, some restaurants have pig head, and it comes with the eyeball and the teeth and everything in it. Because a lot of the good meat is in the jaws and in the cheeks, and it's really. But you want to get a good taco, get a cheek taco. Or
Is that buche?
I think so. I don't really know.
What's the eyeball like? Does it pop in your mouth?
It's it's all right. It's not great. It's not like I'm going to go, hey, you guys get a couple eyeballs. You know what I mean? But
Whose eyeballs? Like what kind of animal?
The pig.
Who's
the one we're talking about for the last.
I tuned out. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen,
I tuned out.
Perfect time to ask a question.
You know what?
I was thinking about the dog. I felt bad about the dog. I was like, oh, that's sad.
How about this? You go take a nap. Go take a nap on the couch. Why don't you do that?
I know.
It's not like going to add anything more to the show.
That's just mean.
Jesus
For-
Christ.
All right, introduce everyone else.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, we're still on Lenny.
Go ahead. Wow.
That wasn't mean, but it was just
That was kinda mean. Go
Back
ahead.
and forth.
I agree with you.
Very funny comedian. Mike Brown is back again.
Mike Brown, blah. What up, y'all? Next person.
It's the yin and yang right here.
Blap, blap, blap.
Blah. Filter fish all day, baby. Filter fish with bacon, man. You know what we do uptown? Holla.
What is blap, blap, blap?
That's a gun sound.
It's like the gun.
Oh.
It's like the gun. Yeah.
Nice.
Or when you fry that pastrami, blap. That's the pop of the pastrami. You know what I mean? Swag. Holla.
Mike is spitting it.
Comedy bullets.
Lenny,
Comedy
could,
bullets.
Lenny, could you look more disgusted?
We're never doing lunch.
Jesus.
So I was in my neighborhood, and all of a sudden I heard blap, blap, blap. Is that how it goes?
The police report. Blah blah.
It was a real black guy with a gun taking out Jewish people at the deli.
Blap, blap, blap. So I ducked.
Okay, well, let's go.
Louis Katz is back, fresh
Hey.
from L.A.
Oh,
How
thank
you
you.
doing?
My favorite Irish comic, Louis Katz. How you doing? How was L.A.?
It was good, man. Kind of boring, but the weather was nice.
That's what I love about L.A. Anybody who goes to L.A., they always come back. How was it? Weather was good.
Yep.
Yeah, career's still the same, but I love it.
Exactly.
People think that you're going to go to L.A. and someone's going to go, "Where have you been? We've been looking for you."
It's just something. It's it's less stand up, and I'm staying with my folks when I'm there, so it's like.
Oh, your parents live there. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Right.
So I'm staying with masturbation made a big comeback, and then that's,
How many times a day?
I was up there like it wasn't like high school levels, but I definitely say like late 20s levels. You know what I mean? Like
Really?
versus these mid 30s levels, which are pretty low typically.
How was fucking in your parents' house? Did that go over?
Jesus Christ, you have a fucking... could you bring the podcast to a screeching halt with a personality? I mean, not even...
I loved it.
Just want to know how Louis' fuck game.
You know, my mom's.
Is
my
that
mom's,
so wrong?
uh,
I want to
no.
get to know him. I want to ask him
With those creeper glasses
Jesus
on.
Christ, I literally thought I was listening to NPR. I thought somebody turned... So anyways, Louis,
How was
How-
the fucking?
now fucking, when you say fucking...
Tell me about your fucking.
I'll be honest, my mom's not as down to fuck as she used to be. It's,
There we go. Oh God! Just sitting, waiting for it. Perfect. Well played. Well done. Showed real patience there. I really appreciate that.
She wasn't at her high school level.
those are the days.
Okay, speaking of mom fucking,
What a segue.
have you ever seen the movie Spanking the Monkey?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you know what it's about.
Yeah.
Okay, what is it about?
It's about like the slacker dude, and then there's kind of a big twist at the end, and
Well, I don't think we need to fucking not do a spoiler alert.
I don't
It's about 1992.
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
seen it, you know, fuck off.
Hold
You're
on,
an
wait,
asshole.
Damn it! Now I want to see it.
I might watch that.
All right, Spanking the Monkey is about a guy, a kid, and lives with his mom, and his mom breaks her foot
yeah.
and needs him to help her. And his mom's really smoking hot like that, but not hot like porn hot, like if you saw somebody's mom hot, you know, like fucking big juicy mom titties, but not sagging, but kind of nice and
Classic MILF, not today's MILF, but classic MILF.
classic 1980s, early 90s MILF.
Like Stifler's mom in the American Pie kind of
Better
thing?
than that. But yes,
Yeah.
better than that, more proportion. So then she winds up fucking and fucking. She gets drunk one night and they fuck. And
The mom and son?
yeah, well, don't think of your mom when you're doing it because you'll make that face. But if you think of like you're watching your friend fuck his mom, maybe I don't know what way you could look at it and get hard and not feel weird. Whatever way you have to do, whatever little manipulation you have to do. But god damn, I don't know. It's weird what gets you fucking your dick throbbing.
Was this a porno
This
or
a
just
movie?
a
No, it's a movie.
This is a movie, dude.
Feature film.
It's a feature film called Spanking the Monkey.
Who is it?
Who gives a shit? Some hot chick and this dumb actor that never went anywhere, but he fucked his mom. How do you read that script? I mean, yeah, I'll do this. I'll fuck. So wait a minute. Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the point of the movie?
You know that kid fucked that lady.
I mean, I know
fucked his mom. What do you mean? What's the point of the movie?
Does he go to therapy for 30 years after? What the fuck's going
It's
on?
a remake
afterwards?
of Oedipus. That's what it is.
No, they fucking work it out. They, hey, shh, you don't tell, I don't tell. Let's move on. Don't tell your daddy's coming home.
Yeah.
Keep your trap shut, you little fucking squeaker.
Is there?
Who wrote that movie? Jesus.
I don't know, but I want to watch it right now again. There's
The mom was hot. In that.
she was hot, man. It was. I mean, watch the movie, and I would love to. See, I know Lenny, you probably wouldn't even like it, would you?
Well, no, I love movies.
No, you know what I mean.
No, I would watch it. What do
Your
you mean?
girlfriend's listening, right? So you don't want to.
No. I'll watch anything. I'll watch any movie.
You watch porn with your girl?
No.
Oh, apparently not any then.
Well, I didn't know that was in the movies genre.
The mother fuck the son.
Yeah, but it's not a. It's a mainstream movie.
It's not mainstream, but
Like
it's,
I could watch it on cable
Yes,
television.
yes,
Yeah.
you can. Yes,
You don't have to. You
So
don't have to pay
so-
to watch it on cable.
So,
television.
all right, so it's like The Last House on the Left. There's a rape scene in that movie, or I Spit on Your Grave.
So bad.
When they, all right, it's terrible.
It's like a 12-year-old girl.
Well, no.
In the woods?
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. The new one or the old one?
The new one.
The original is two chicks.
Two houses on the left.
Two Last House on the Left. Well, the original, it was teenage girls of legal age.
Yeah, the new one.
In my
the
head,
new one,
I-
the girl's like 12 years old.
Yeah, no, the new one, you don't want that one. The old one, oh, I didn't even see that one. That's terrible.
Yeah,
But the new
he
one,
wouldn't watch that.
But these rape scenes, it's like, oh my God, it's like you're making this, make it more awful than, like the one on Last House Left, they made the girls start talking to each other, and the other girl's like, "Did you eat her pussy?" And you're like, oh my God. And then she's like, I'm just going to do this, relax. And it's like, stop making it sexy. Make it a, stop trying to fucking get the creep out of, you know what I mean? You're watching it with your girl and you're like, oh God, you got to put a pillow on. It's like, what? I just shut it off. I'm like, I'm not fucking, I'm done. I'm not even going down the fucking road of this weird shit. Whatever writer, director was like, yeah, make it awful. Like I Spit on Your Grave is fucking awful. That scene, and then at the end, she just goes nuts. Have you seen that movie?
No. The name of the movie is I Spit on Your Grave.
I Spit on Your Grave. It's about a girl who goes up to the woods and to write and stuff like that. These rednecks wind up raping her, but she goes back and fucking kills them all. And one of the scenes, she gets one of the guys in the tub, and he's like, "I'll do it," and she fucking cuts his dick off in the tub.
Whoa.
But he doesn't know really because it's warm water, and all of a sudden you just see blood, and he's like, "What the fuck? Down my dick!" And he's just fucking. And she gets out.
Is there a big moment at the end of that where they go, "And I spit on your grave"?
And she walks up to a tombstone. And goes,
That's it. Yeah. Oh, that's it.
No, that's not. I think you just assume that she spit on, by cutting his dick off. I think that's the spitting,
the
on,
spitting
the grave.
on the grave.
Anyway,
Metaphor.
Metaphor.
anyways, back to Spanking the Monkey, which is a little crazier. But I mean, if you watch that, do you think you get turned on by that?
I have no idea. I have to watch it.
Really?
Well, there's
I don't know.
there seems to be like a porn trend with step moms and step
yeah.
things. So they
Step
kind of like go
things.
around the incest thing, but it's still kind of incest, but it isn't, but it is,
My favorite porn of all time, the red tape. Remember the red tape?
Oh, yeah. Remember that? You say that like we watched it together.
I love that he did it like with only audio. He didn't know his face is on camera. He's like, like
It sounded like he was covering his bases right in the middle of his.
You're right. It's like me trying to live my old fame of Torgasm. Remember the red tape guys? No, we don't remember what you said last week. Anyways, all right. So
let's not talk about the tour.
let's introduce my buddy.
We got Louis.
Yeah.
Our love child.
Stavros. We have Stavros Hakitos. Halkias.
Not taquito. No.
Yeah, he's not Japanese. He's Greek. You fucking.
know.
Halkias.
Halkias.
Oh, you're such a dumb queen from Brooklyn.
That's a kid.
right.
Oh, you're a queen
Queens.
from Queen.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
That's right. I'm here.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'm here only because I bribed Bobby with Greek food. That's the only reason. If you want to know how to get on this podcast, bring this guy ethnic food. You're in. A Tupperware.
What was it you brought me?
Pasticcio.
He brought me pasticcio.
oh, he made that. That was
Yeah.
good.
I give him some. How
Yeah,
good
that
was
was fucking really good.
His mom made
Yeah.
it. He didn't eat it. He fucking eats it. He doesn't make it.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
assume so. Yeah.
What is it?
I
Stavro?
met. Explain to it.
It's just like this. It's like a Greek lasagna, basically, where it's instead of cheese, it's like this cream sauce on top.
Bacamel?
Yeah, exactly. Bechamel, I think.
I don't know.
Bechamel.
The first time I had it was at Just for Laughs. We were doing the big gala, Russell Peters gala last year we were doing it, and a friend of his who owns a Greek restaurant in Montreal brought down pasticcio, a tray of pasticcio that his mother made special for Russell Peters. You know, and Russell's one of those guys, you know, people drop off Rolexes for him. And he's like, yeah, grab a Rolex. You know what I mean? He doesn't. He's just the nicest fucking guy.
Right.
I mean, he's like, yeah, I got some pasticcio on the thing. Go grab it. I mean, anybody could just go into his dressing room. He's selling out fucking 4 galas. And he's, yeah, go in my dressing room. So fucking, what a nice guy. So I go in there and I'll grab a little bit and I take a little bite and I'm fucking cut off, half a tray. Fucking put it under my shirt and went back to my dressing room, locked the door. Fucking just ate like a savage. Oh, it's one of the best things I've ever eaten in my life. And he brings it down. Me, him, and Tom Papa go to lunch over in Nyack the other day, and he had it in his car.
Oh,
and he
boy.
brought it to me. And I'm like, yeah, you can come on the show if you want.
Yeah, well, when we met at Magooby's, me and Bobby, he had no idea if I was like good at comedy or not. But I took him to a Korean barbecue restaurant, and that was it. We bonded over pure gluttony.
Yeah, me and this fatso.
I've been to Korean barbecue with him. He's a professional Korean barbecue.
Oh, it's amazing. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Robert knows his stuff.
Well, we went to Honey Pig. This a 24-hour Korean barbecue. It's called Honey Pig.
Honey Pig sounds like the porn we'd be in together. Just a couple of honey pigs. That's some gay incest. We would knock the gay chub incest world like out of the park. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Sounds like an offer.
Come on.
Literally, right now, if me and you wanted to go into some, like, bear, fucking sloppy bottom bear, what would you be called?
Sloppy bottom bear.
I think I've looked it up. I think I'm a cub.
Oh, you're a cub.
I'm a cub.
You looked into it.
I've looked into it. I've thought about it. You know what I mean?
I'm an otter.
There we go.
Seriously.
Are you really an otter?
Yeah, because I'm like hairy, but I'm kind of thin, you know.
So, dude,
Oh,
we should make a
nice.
porn. What would Mike be? Just black?
I'd be a brown otter. You know?
Are you hairy?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You're not hairy.
I'm not hairy. You see, I got this beard. I keep it trim. You know what I mean?
What about
That's
your
not
chest?
what I mean.
I mean, it's hairy enough for an otter.
No, you
I don't know, man. I think he got
Let me see. Let me see.
I got some hair. Look.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jesus.
He's an otter.
It's not a game. Otter, blap in the porn. Right?
You really are Jewish from the neck down. You look like a Jew that just got back from his timeshare. And of course we have Alex, who is a
giraffe.
he is a friend of mine. He's what I call a civilian, but he's one of the most interesting people I've met in my touring, doing comedy, and being around. He's his family, him. I mean, it's just a very interesting guy. And now, I first met him. He was actually working for New Wave. He was Dane Cook's assistant, right?
Yeah, originally, yeah.
Originally on the tour, He was Dane Cook's assistant.
As well as Barry Katz and Brian Vocals.
And Barry Katz and Brian Vocals when they were all with New Wave on that big tour we went on.
10 years ago.
Was it 10?
That's
It's
10
like
years ago.
8 years ago, yeah.
8 years ago.
8 years
That's
ago.
not 10. Let's not. Don't put a decade on something until it's a fucking decade. All right? We're not 20 where decades don't matter. 10 years ago fucking has a big oomph to it. You understand what I'm saying? 8 years ago. Let's say 7 just to make it better.
Volkweiss is actually in the city.
Is he?
Yeah.
To Brian Volkweiss, Barry Katz, and you know, we did this big tour together, and
then I moved up to the tour manager, and then I was a manager for a second. Yeah.
you were a manager for a second. You were
Yeah.
a New Wave.
Yeah.
And what
then-
happened?
And then I just got sick of Dane's shit.
All right. Well, geez. Wow, you really?
Took a nice turn there.
Apparently,
Yeah, I
Just got
Hang on.
it's not interesting.
apparently you're not in showbiz anymore. Apparently you don't. Yeah, you don't. Well, hang on, we are. So why don't you keep your fucking?
You guys don't have to add to that one.
Yeah, I know. You're like fucking. Jesus Christ.
Burn your own personal bridge, but we still gotta walk in that fucker. Right?
I've heard nothing but great things.
It's just like Joni from Happy Days. Just fuck Chachi. I got
I
this.
don't remember that episode.
No, it was a blast though. Yeah.
Hang on. All right, here's the deal. Let's oh my god. Let's go back. I'm gonna put that right there for a second. I mean, let's be real. You did the tour. Look, you were never really into being an assistant. You weren't really into doing tour management.
No.
You wanted to be a manager of a talent
Right.
at the time.
And you got one comic, and you got sick of him.
They put me on the
It was a high
the account that nobody wanted.
No, it was Jesus.
go.
Wait,
I love him. I love him. Going heat.
Candid.
He was no. It was, look, man. It was okay. Here's the tour, right?
Hey, that's a lot.
80 cities in total. Correct.
80 cities.
80 cities.
All 50 states.
All 50 states and Canada. All the big.
Alaska.
yeah, Alaska.
Hawaii I didn't make.
All right. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you
How
didn't
long was
make.
the tour?
Hawaii I dropped off right before Hawaii.
He dropped off before Hawaii.
Yeah.
But I mean, you were never.
That's the one. That's the
how
one you
much I
missed.
hated it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you never wanted to be that person, anyways. You wanted to be a manager.
Yeah.
You wanted to find talent and cultivate your own talent and bring it up. But you were put on their top dog, top tour right away, right out of the gate.
Right.
But here's the thing: with you.
22 and taking care of way too much stuff.
Way too much stuff, and he's on this fucking thing. But I mean, look, let's to play both sides. There was some things that you were fucking retarded in.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be like, Alex,
yeah.
what about this?
You mean like my egg McMuffin isn't on the plane, and it's like, are you kidding me? Like I.
Wow. All right,
didn't
listen.
hear it, yeah.
Let's. I don't know why I kept brought you on the show to have fun.
I'm fascinated.
You're asking.
Great.
Drama, hey, drama sells.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
drama sells.
I like
What the
it.
fuck is
Drama sells. I thought you were just going to introduce him and like, oh, he's an odd or a bird or something.
Well, what would he be, anyways, Louis?
You said giraffe. I like giraffe.
You like
I don't-
giraffe?
I-
That's
I
a
mean-
thing?
I mean, dude, I don't know. I don't know. I found out what I was, and then I stopped looking in the glossary. You know, I just want to know what I am. I'm not.
Would giraffe work with any of the other ones? No.
Yeah, I just call you a hot dude. you know, but with that mustache now, you could put on some chaps and be like Al Pacino in Cruising fucking gay. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you're on the tour with us. We do this crazy tour. I mean, it was nuts.
It was
man.
nuts.
It was fucking nuts.
It was nuts.
How long was it? 80 cities.
It was
and-
months.
Well, we did two rounds that were each months. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
a month and a month. But it was, 4 days on, 3 days off.
Right.
So I actually had to live in LA at the time in a hotel because we'd go 4 days, 4 shows each night, fly in, show, fly out right after show to other show, do show, fly out. It was crazy.
Wow.
It was crazy.
So 20, 30,000 person shows. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was really nuts.
Yep.
And we're on like a G4, G5.
Yep.
It's 18-person private jet. There's 4 of us.
Holy shit.
Just watching King Kong. It was
King
fucking
Kong.
ridiculous.
Are you all
I
right?
thought I had made it. I was like,
Yeah.
I did it.
What
Yeah.
about the pussy?
Yeah, how
can
much
we-
head was
None
being
for
gotten?
me. There was no pussy to have. You know
Stop
why?
winking.
I'll tell you. I'm on camera, dummy. I'll tell you why there's no pussy. Ready? You do the show. He does a meet and greet, and we gotta go.
Yeah.
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 There's no. And I was with my wife. That was no pussy for me.
It was also a dry tour, sober. So
Yeah, none of us drank. None of us used drugs.
Yeah, it was like
It was we rolled in. We did
Waste
the fun.
of success. That's horrible.
That's terrible. It
I'm
sounds like
not. I'm
work.
saying I didn't get any.
Well, it sounds like
I'm not saying that.
All right.
I'm not saying after the show I tried to get a fucking diet soda out of Dane's dressing room and I couldn't get in.
That's my dream tour right there.
What that?
Yeah, nothing.
I'll tell you.
Diet soda.
I tell you what tour I like better is the bus tour. The Tourgasm was way better because it was on the bus. There's something about being on a bus. When you're on a bus, I mean the G5 is great, but again you have to leave. You have to get the fuck out.
what was the stewardess's name?
I don't know. I forget. She
Remember?
was nice.
Yeah, she was great. Oh my god.
She was all right.
She would like make anything we want, milkshakes and.
Well, that was the thing is like before you got off. No.
Bizarre agenda.
Yeah, it's not. He's not Iron Man. It's fucking Dane. It's not Tony Stark. Hot sucky. So
The stripper pole comes down.
yeah, stripper. So no.
We'll be landing in 15 minutes.
God. If I did my own tour though, and I had that much money behind it, I would do a bus. I would have done a bus tour.
Yeah.
It would have took a little longer, but I would have just done the bus because there's something about being on the bus. You're watching TV. You're stopping at Walmart. You're hanging at truck stops. You're pulling up right to the venue in the bus.
And the plane was like sketchy. I mean, we dropped like thousands of feet sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
remember coming back from Alaska? It was like.
Yeah,
Really
that would have
really
sucked for me.
Yeah.
It would have been, Dane Cook, famous comedian, dies in plane, and 3 other people.
Some other guys.
Robert Kelly found with a lasagna.
No, that's the other.
I had to.
That's
but-
the other thing. We were all on a diet. Remember, he wouldn't let us eat anything bad.
Oh man! All right.
I actually didn't mind that. I didn't mind that. I wanted that. Dude, I was in shape then. I was.
They would
fucking-
do laps around the arena before the show every day.
Yeah, we'd run it, and while he was on stage, I would go.
That's terrible.
I would
dude.
go
Horrible.
put my workout clothes on while he was doing his thing. I'd go and run up and down the stairs in the back, like run up, like for a half hour, just run and then come down to do push-ups. We were all in shape. I mean, I was a size 32. I was wearing member-only jackets. Oh my god, dude, I was a large. I could shop. I remember shopping, just being able to go in and be like, I was like a black girl shopping. I would be shop. Okay, so much.
Was this 8 years ago or 40?
You know what, Lenny?
All I know is I want to do this tour. Can we go?
Well, fuck yeah. Find somebody famous.
I'm looking at him.
Oh, yeah, me?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I'll take you to fucking Uncle Vinny's and point.
Get a nice 8
Can we
in front of
go?
him.
Can we go on the big bus?
First of all, you did 12.
The 12, yeah.
All right, so no, fuck it. You went over. No, I'm kidding.
Got a free? Did you get a meal out of it from Uncle Vinny?
Yeah, I
Good
got a
food
meal.
there. Okay.
Yeah. The
Did you-
wings. The
Did
wings.
you get the wings?
Yeah.
I was so proud of him. I was so happy. It really does make me happy because, one of the things when you first came here, you weren't that funny.
Still working on it.
No, I'm serious. He was a fresh young comic that would go on stage and be uncomfortable, and and it would show. And I used to bring Lewis and Dan and blah blah. And now I'm just happy that now we can go on shows and he can go up first. And I was so happy that he knocked it out of the park with a club, which one of the things. I would give to him is come with me on the road. Let's go fucking hang, because there's nothing better than doing shows with your friends. As comics, there's nothing better.
Yeah.
As long as you're not a fucking psychopath and treat your friends like shit. And, fucking...
Do you have anything to say about that?
Shut up, Alex.
Drama sells out.
There's questions I want to ask you later.
Go ahead.
And well, now you're out of the business and you're an artist now, which is what your mom is.
Painter, yeah.
Your mom is a famous painter. Your father, which is very interesting, is an inventor, would I say, right?
Yep.
And but not like some kook, with blubber in a fucking garage.
Like the dad in Gremlins.
Yeah, yeah,
like ShamWow.
yeah.
Actually, he probably would have made
All
more
good
money.
inventions, by the way.
Great products.
You have $1 million inventions you just said and shit on them.
The guy in Gremlins
Blubber?
What was
Well,
$1
that's
million?
not real.
Flubber,
Big
no.
movie.
Flubber. Oh, Flubber.
How much did that movie make?
I didn't want to say flubber because I know
You
there's
remember
9 jokes out of all your mouths.
You remember that 40 years later after that movie.
That was
so that-
But his father, not to derail your fucking.
I want to hear about the ShamWow if he invented it.
No,
Go
he
ahead.
tell them what one of his inventions.
It's called a Flarecraft. It's a plane that flies over the water at like 350 miles an hour, at like 12 feet off the water.
Yeah, and it
Whoa.
goes over land too. Like you can come up over.
It can like jump land. It's not made to go over land for a long period of time.
Can we take
Right.
that on tour?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Me? No, not me. Me. I'd have to get my own.
It's a one-person thing.
It's not. It's actually, it has a 2-seater, 4-seater, 6-seater, 12-seater. There's
Wait,
a
so
bunch of them.
I would have to take a 112-seater with no luggage.
So wait, what's it for? Is it for fun or for the military or?
He sold it privately at first, but then there were too many. They would like modify them, crash them, and then sue him. So
So
he
the
was
privately,
like,
he made his own airplanes that he would sell to people.
yeah.
Jesus.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Oh, wow.
But it was registered with the Coast Guard, so you didn't need a pilot's license. So you you could fly it as like a civilian.
Sounds safe.
Damn.
And it's with like early in the game he got partnered with Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando was like one of his biggest investors. 'Cause
Really?
he has those islands in Tahiti.
Yeah.
So he was like, it would be perfect for like jumping those islands. And
Yeah.
he passed away, and that ended. But he was still part of like Lockheed Martin was a big investor.
Oh, wow.
Now, what is he doing now? Still same thing?
Still the same thing.
Okay. And how's it?
Still,
Because your house in Denver is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I Google. He told me. I go, where do you live? Give me the address. And I Google search his house. Fucking insane. A compound, right?
Well, it's not. Yeah, it's my dad's, but yeah.
It's not yours, but
No.
I know
Yeah.
that we can tell you're wearing
Yeah.
a T-shirt with a fucking sewed-on pocket from your fucking grandmother's apron. Where'd you get that? Fucking goddamn Brooklyn. Not everything is okay. Fucking hate.
You should have stayed on that tour.
So have you been out of the business since you got fucking shit canned from New Wave?
Yeah.
Now you still friends with Brian?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So
Yeah.
he didn't want you to get fired.
Well,
he didn't want you to quit.
He
whatever
gave
the
me
fuck
the
it was.
option. He said, "Do you want to quit or get fired, get unemployment?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess fire me so I can get unemployment."
So you got fired.
Yeah.
So then you got unemployment, and then what'd you do?
Unemployment. And then I went to Brooklyn and I started painting
Really?
and got into because that's what I really want to do.
So you pay your bills with art?
yeah
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's crazy, dude.
yeah
Like out the gate, like you just started painting and boom.
and waiting tables and then slowly like
okay.
giving up shifts and
Wait, can I
was
stop
like-
for a second?
Yeah.
Doesn't that make everybody feel good?
a little better.
Everybody was thinking it right now.
yeah.
Where do you
That's-
sell it? In galleries and stuff?
Right now it's just like commission to commission, like word of mouth and yeah.
Oh, the
A
streets.
lot of like bars and restaurants are buying stuff.
Could you do like a mural of me, like I got a wall in my room, and I just want a mural, like me, maybe like lying on a couch or something,
Absolutely.
with a cat.
Wearing just the heart of the ocean.
By
Yeah.
cat, you mean black chick?
Yeah.
Louis only bangs black girls.
I bang all types.
Nice.
Well, mainly, but you black girls are your thing.
Lately, it's just a trend lately. You know.
Lately,
Oh, okay.
after 3 years is not lately.
All right.
Yahoo trending.
That's not a trend. That's an actual thing.
All right.
So,
But seriously, like murals, will you do murals of people?
I do murals, yeah. I do all kinds of like right now I'm working on one for Cafe Edna in Brooklyn. Little shout out to
no
Cafe.
shit.
Yeah.
That's great. But this is the thing with artists, and I love you, Alex. You know that, and I'm sure you're great. But when you, do one, and he comes over and does, but it stinks. Because I was going to go to art school. I was going to
Yeah, that's
community
right.
college for fine arts for a long time, and I did all that. So people were like, "Dude, can you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll come over and." Do a mural, and it just fucking stinks because I'm not. I'm like, I'm okay. You know what I mean? I told you that story when I used to do desktop publishing. I was going to do design and illustration, and I had one of the first Mac Classics, the portable computers. It was literally a box with a handle, heavy as shit. It had a case, a square case. You
I
could
remember
take
that
it.
thing, yeah.
Right, and I used to go and I used to do. I would go into businesses and go like a tanning salon, and I'd make a logo, and I'd make a flyer, and I'd just hear it, and they'd oh, this is great, and they'd use it. But because of my upbringing, and I didn't know how to spell. And I was too impatient. My friend called me up. He's like, dude, I need a flyer. I got a new pizza place. I want you to make the flyer. I was like, great. And I made a logo and I made the flyer, and it's $1 off every large shrimp scampi pizza. And I put the little things at the bottom, and you could cut and you could pull them off, and it's a little coupon, and I hand them out.
You gotta get creative.
I did it all, man.
Yeah.
I did. And I give it to him, and around noon, the day it opened, he calls me up. You hear the bustling in the background. It's packed, and he's like, "You motherfucker!"
Oh, no.
I'm like, "What?" He goes, "You
did it."
cocksucker! You forgot to write off." I wrote $1 large shrimp scampi pizza. Everybody went in and got a fucking $12 pizza for $1. And he goes, "There's only." I put too many O's in mushroom too. It was mushroom. I put like 7 O's in it. He had a stack of 1,000 flyers.
Good thing you weren't a tattoo artist.
I fucking stink.
Super funny.
So,
But yeah, I also I just did one. I did a portrait of Parker Posey. She
wow.
just did
Cool.
one. Yeah.
Wow.
that was-
really?
Yeah.
Oh, she was great. When we went to
Dude, that was like an honor. I was like, are you kidding?
not last year, the year before, when Louis invited me,
Yeah.
Norton, and everybody.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, she was there.
Oh, yeah.
She's so cool.
So
She
cool.
was playing with my kids' feet, like tickling them. I was like, I just want to go Parker Posey. But I had to be cool. I was like, yes, Max. No, go ahead, tickle him. So the back to the tour a little bit. It was a fucking stressful thing. It was definitely a stressful thing.
Yeah.
And for you,
Because the 3 days that you guys had off, I was
eat that
preparing.
mic, baby.
Oh yeah.
Baby
The
girl.
3 days that you guys had off in LA,
Yeah.
I was preparing the next leg.
Right.
So there was like no time off.
And you had to fucking take care of every need, want,
Yeah.
all of it.
Yeah.
Now that we're off it, was I ever a piece of shit?
No, you were actually. I mean, you and Al were both like my saving grace. Like anytime I would run into drama, get yelled at, which was every other second, you guys were there to be like, "Don't worry about it."
Who was the other person?
Al Del Benny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But was I ever a dick though? Was I ever a diva?
Yeah,
Did I
everybody was.
I
a
was.
dick. Yeah, we were all like a family. We just like yelled.
What did I do?
yelled at
What
each
was I?
other.
What was I a dick?
First of all, I love that you act surprised. But go ahead. Yeah, I want to hear. When was I ever? Was I ever? Come on. Then you pimped them for what did I do? So don't even.
I just
You know,
remember.
Here's the fucking.
I don't remember specifics, but I remember the finger. Anytime you would get mad, you'd go, "Don't you fucking do that."
Can you do me a favor?
I know
Next
that-
time
I know that finger. There it is. There it is.
next time Lenny puts up his hand, I'll give you $1,000 cash if you snap his finger. I just want to hear it. That's all I want to hear. And then ow.
Get it right.
Yeah, it was a pretty fucking amazing. I remember he used to give me free tickets, and I remember Barry and you guys used to give tickets to just smoking hot chicks.
Yep.
And he would give me all these free passes, and I would just go give them to handicapped girls and little kids.
You know,
I would
you
give.
know,
I would.
That's what you were into, or
No, I just. No, because those are the fucking people that really wanted to go backstage.
No, we would do this thing where we would have a contest on the website and say, send us a picture of yourself and a
Yeah.
reason why you should come backstage.
Yeah.
And of course, it was like
Just whores.
just scrolling and clicking and
Yeah.
like sending free tickets and.
I mean, yeah, it was
awesome.
It was
so smart.
Yeah.
So great.
Now that's Louis' dream tour right there.
I mean, they also, they did soldiers and.
So
whatever,
stuff.
yeah.
I would go out and I would see little kids, and I
Yeah.
remember one. It was so funny. I had this one little girl.
How little was she? Go see a
So
fucking-
Barry's got all these girls corralled. I mean, smoking hot chicks after the show, corralled in the stands, waiting to go backstage. You know,
Are you going
'cause-
to talk about the girl with Down syndrome, the little girl?
the little blonde.
Yeah.
So I go out and
Oh my God! This was a moment.
Hang on one second, though.
Yeah.
I'm out at the fucking merch thing. I had to
God.
go, and I remember at the beginning I would just put my merch out there, and Dane had it was like Dane's merch was. Do you ever go to like Funland with the tickets and you go over and there's like a million fucking things you can get with your tickets? That's how much merch this guy
That's
had.
what
Just
Norton has,
fucking a ton of merch. I had one CD, a DVD, and I would, if I didn't stand out there, I would sell a fucking thing. If I stood out there, I'd sell a ton of them. So I'd have to go out and stand out there, and this little girl comes up to me, blonde hair. She's a little slow. She wasn't retarded. She was a little slow. She goes, "Come here," and I go, "Yeah," and she goes, "Can you please take me back to see Mr. Cook?" And I was like, "Honey, I don't, you know what? I don't know, just hang out for a second." And she comes over, "Come here, come here." And I go, "What's that?" "Please, I would just like to meet Dane." And she's like tearing up. I'm fucking tearing up.
I'm
I'm
about to
like,
cry
fuck.
right now.
I go, fuck selling my I don't even care. I stop what I'm doing. I get 2 tickets. I walk her down to where Barry Katz is corralling, the next Miss Universes. And I go, and she's with her mother, right? I go, "I'm going to take you to meet Mr. She starts fucking crying that she's going to meet Dane. Little girl. And then I go, "Barry," he goes, "Robert, just give me a second."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, but I got this little girl." I know, but I'm just, fuck. It's like he didn't want to deal with this little fucking broad. You know what I mean? He didn't want to deal with the people. He was dealing with all these. So they finally put him in the line. And then fucking the girl comes up. And, and he puts she's the last in line. Last! He puts her at the end. Okay? Then he goes up. She starts literally crying. Dude, I could fucking cry. I'm not even kidding. I could cry remembering the fucking moment.
Yeah.
This little girl starts shaking and crying.
Everybody was crying.
Everybody's crying. Even the hot chicks were crying. They were like, "I don't know why I'm crying, but this..." Right, whatever.
This better have a happy ending.
It has a fuck... Yeah, of course. Dane
All right,
is like,
thank God.
Dane's... I mean, we all cry. Dane cries.
I was like, "Get the fuck out!"
That's one thing. Dave,
All these supermodels, you motherfucker! I thought it was gonna be.
Who's this?
No, Dane-
Who the fuck is this? The fuck is this shit?
Tens only assholes.
Dane was
Thinking of
good.
crying.
Dane was good to his fans. He was always good to his fans.
yeah.
That's how he got his
Well,
fame.
everybody starts crying, and then Barry walks up. "Yeah, I thought he took credit." He's like, "Yeah, I wanted her to go last." Fuck you, you fuck. I would hand out just the fucking ugliest people in the world. I would give free tickets to. I would find them a mole, dead tooth, fucking blonde streak
those
through
were-
your dark brown hair,
Those were always the ones that
balding women. I would,
Dane would go for those.
huh?
Remember,
No.
Dane would always go for them.
No, he didn't.
He would come up to me and go, "You know which ones I like," and then I'd bring the hot
All
ones
right,
back.
relax.
And he'd,
This isn't relax with your bullshit. That's Stop it.
Stop cutting him off! Let it go! What is the matter with you?
This
The
is-
world wants to know.
I want to be on a
Shut-
podcast that
No.
people hit once in a while.
Well, this is because
his- if
his-
he's lying.
Nobody
his
wants to
career
hear
isn't
about my
over yet.
Oh, no, because I'll tell you why.
Jesus! Nobody wants to hear about our pastrami exploits. They want to hear about.
First of all, my fans, I got a lot of fat fans out there. And they love pastrami talk and lemon cake
Well,
talk.
yeah,
Bob,
you
I
said-
got 8 years of this coming.
Yeah, I know, but this is not the fucking.
You segue into Dane, and I got pastrami loving people, Dane
Listen.
Cook fans.
Could we actually?
I
talk
wanna
about
say
pastrami?
something.
Buy my
Some
CD,
Because I-
LennyMarcus.com. Yeah, go ahead.
Because he's
How many
coming
how many people listen to this? By the way?
around 50, 60, 70.
Yeah.
No, 1,000.
We're good.
Oh, 1,000.
Yeah. But what I'm saying
Those
is,
numbers might go up. You let him talk a little bit.
shut the fuck up. No, because listen to what I'm saying. You're coming from a fucked up place. You know what I'm saying? You're coming from. There's no look.
But so is everybody. We love
Yeah,
hearing about it.
I know, but you're coming from a weird. You're coming from a.
So every tell-all book's coming from a good place.
Yeah, but I'm not that guy who you just say what the fuck you want. That's like writing a letter. It's like if he was here, I'd let you fucking say whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know-
But if he's not here to actually,
because he's so good to you.
I would like to say.
the blah, blah, blah.
Shots
blah,
fired.
blah,
That was shots fired.
I'm done.
Look,
I'm
no,
done.
no, no, look.
I'm ducking.
Well, you,
He's black.
fuck you! You
He
lit
blah,
the
blah.
fuse.
He blah, blah.
You lit the fuse and ran away into a bush. You fucking.
I'm good at that. What do you want me here for?
What I really wanted you on to talk about
Look, it's clearly not the time or place for these Dane stories. I happen to have a podcast. So I would love for you to come on, and we'll discuss these things.
Yes.
Oh man,
It's called Otterfest.
Pastrami talk.
I'm not giving them all away. I do have a book to write.
Well, listen, I brought you on to talk about your art. I thought that was fascinating that you actually went into art because I didn't even know you had. I swear to God,
no way.
I didn't know you had a creative bone in your body.
Alexander F. Russell, Instagram.
Ooh,
No, absolutely.
Yeah, Alexander F. Russell, 2 S's.
Because his
2 L's.
mother is amazing.
I get so many jobs
amazing.
through Instagram. It's amazing.
His mother is an amazing artist.
Yep.
I mean, amazing. Mostly like
She
landscaping.
won the
right?
New York Portrait Artist Award. She's
Holy
like, done,
shit.
yeah,
She does a lot of
awesome,
portraits. Yeah, she's amazing. She's
Yeah.
really, and she's a sweetheart too.
She's great. Yeah.
So
yeah,
you-
your
were you-
mom's awesome.
Were you always doing art too, like on the side during
Always,
the tour?
always.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're just like now you're like, all right, I'm gonna do
Now
this
I'm like,
for-
yeah, let's like make money off of it. Yeah.
Which is crazy to me because I thought you were going to be this manager in the show business, and then all of a sudden all that shit
Well, that
went
was
down.
everybody. You know, I was on Whitney Cummings' account, and she was always like, "Oh, you're gonna be, you're gonna be my manager forever." And I'm like, well,
Before Whitney Cummings was Whitney Cummings.
right?
Ooh.
I mean,
Yeah.
he was, looking at being,
But she
involved
was
with her.
was the hardest working person I've ever met. I mean,
Really?
she's insane.
Why is that?
Never sleeps. Like always just writing letters, doing.
So to make it, you need to write letters.
Yeah.
What do you, like, are you talking in cursive?
Talk
or can I do it-
to my grandma. Yeah, absolutely.
Does it have to be in cursive on letter pad, or what kind of pen can I
little
use?
perfume on there.
What do you mean writing letters?
Like handwritten letters to executives that you met. Like they nothing is better than that. That is
Really?
the number one thing in
Game
life.
changer.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather just fail.
You should write that one down, Lily.
What'd you say? You'd rather just see if fair?
Just
What?
fail. I'd rather
Oh,
just fail. I don't need. I can't be writing.
No letters.
No letters.
Can't buy stamps.
Yeah.
So she would write letters
Yeah.
to executives.
She would send cookies to every assistant. Just above and beyond. Just
See,
like.
I'm wasting my time writing jokes. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
I should
Well,
be-
your jokes, yeah. But if you could write letters and cookies and get Whitney jokes, I think you're.
Gotta step your cookie game up.
Let's go to the chat room real quick and see what the fuck is going on. Here's another Bob's backing up joke.
I was wondering where that's he's not doing that?
That's what we call it. It's a Jewish minivan.
The city provides sound effects. All right. Patrick O'Grady says at least half this podcast has at one point spent time crying in a locker.
Yeah, now, I want to stop everybody and realize that these are the jokes that this is Deepu's chat. These are the jokes that Deepu
I try and-
deems shut up, deems funny and entertaining. That we would be like, oh my god,
Well,
that's really
hold
great.
on. It's not necessarily entertaining and funny. It's the best of the chat room. It's the best of what the fans can write. So
Right.
there's obviously.
Doesn't make it.
So you're actually throwing it back on them for being shitty.
Yeah. Because when
right.
they suck, it makes me look really bad.
All right, so
you know?
go ahead.
This
Now
is
we
all-
usually go through a few of his, and then we'll go to my chat, which is the actual chat, and we read from there. But
This
go
is
ahead.
part of the 60 people.
Who's next? What's next?
Jor Dizzle says, Bobby, let this guy shit on Dane, you cunt.
All right,
You're not going
who's
to lose
next?
your buddy, douche.
Well
think-
spoken.
I haven't talked to him in a long time, so I think I was already shut out. But go ahead.
The Brainy Ludum says, who invited Harvey Levin?
Harvey Levine.
Harvey Levine. Oh, my bad.
Wow, you're out of the business.
Yeah. I actually had to Google him during like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, fucking!
Yeah.
At least you Googled something for
Who is
somebody.
he talking about? One of us, right?
Some
Yeah.
producer. Yeah.
Go ahead.
He's the guy for TMZ.
Yeah, go ahead. You're here.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, Scopo.
Scopo's here.
Literally
Scopo
said
here.
it like we just woke him up. He's the guy for TMZ. What else?
A Cool Swit says, who is Scopo's gay spirit animal?
Oh, what would
That's
you
all
be,
the
Scopo?
animal. Yeah.
Yeah, what would you
Would
be?
I be? I don't know.
I think it'd be an owl. I think if you fuck Scopo, you're into owl fucking.
It's more like a honey badger.
There's got to be
No, because
something
while you
ass related,
Because
right?
when you're fucking him, you're like, who? No.
You went so far for it. You have to respect the commitment. I like that. Structurally
Okay,
sound.
everybody raise your hand right now. Do I get the bandana or not? Who says I get the bandana?
I'll go bandana on that.
All right, well, fuck you. Keep it, because it's only two of you.
Very
All right, what else? Yo, go to get another one. Go ahead.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I'll give you 2 seconds. 1, 2.
Best in Tacoma says, curious what everyone thinks about Dane's new special. Seems like he's funny again.
He's never not been funny. That's my dude.
Kind of a backhand.
No, I haven't seen the whole thing.
Alan, what do you say about that one?
I haven't seen it.
Look, say what you want about the kid. He is you know this too. You've laughed at it. You think he's funny.
Yeah, he's funny.
His stand up is his own brand of. He invented a form of stand up, and he does it well. And a lot of people tried to copy it after him. And I think it comes from.
They still try to copy it.
Well, I think it comes from all of us being together. Look, I was there at the beginning. I was there. I saw the first time he went on stage, and I saw it develop into. He took that aggressive Boston thing that we all kind of had and turned it into this with his kooky imagination and his craziness and his weird kid thoughts. You know, he's hanging out with me, Patrice. I mean, we're all pretty much alpha males, and there's this guy that was in Kaniki in Greece. You know what I'm saying? And now he's hanging out with us. And now, he turned his love of video games and foolishness and craziness into this, and with this aggressive energy that Boston comics have, the Lenny Clarks, the Kevin Knox, the Steve Sweeneys, and he made his own thing. So
and he was one of the first to like post videos and do all that, so people were constantly watching his videos.
Yeah,
I mean,
He was great. I always tell this. Can I tell the story?
yeah, please.
When I started, we'd go. You and I would work really late night at the Cellar, correct?
Yeah.
Like 1:25. The regular shows on the weekend, everybody was like, "How am I going to get on the show?"
Yeah.
So once in a blue moon, I'd go over from Boston and just like sit in on the regular show on a Saturday night. One night I see this is the lineup. Okay, it's Mike Royce. Remember Mike Royce?
I do, yeah.
Hosting. Who went on to nobody remembers Mike Royce
'Cause he
but
went
he might
on.
make more. He's a showrunner.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a big time showrunner. He
Big
did
time.
Everyone Loves Raymond. He did
okay.
all that stuff. Yeah. So
he named one.
no. Well, I had a
I know.
anything raised.
That's all you got to name. Everyone
That's a
loves
huge-
Raymond.
It's got a lot of stuff.
For you,
10
you
different
mook.
countries, man.
Everybody loves Raymond. You do a good show.
Don't make fun of the guy from my neighborhood. All right.
All right, all right,
Very
relax.
funny.
All right.
All right,
An
relax.
Italian from Middle
All
Village.
right,
All
chill
right.
the fuck out. What the hell? Listen, bubble butt. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so then he brings up the first guy, and it's like it's Chappelle.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
and Chappelle murders.
Right.
or
Is this
whatever
before
his name.
Chappelle?
No,
This is when he was
like
Chappelle.
Riley Chappelle.
First of all,
Chappelle.
Chappelle's never been before Chappelle. Chappelle's always been Chappelle.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no before Chappelle.
Next up, Jeff Ross goes in, just
I
murders.
wish there was an after Jeff Ross, but apparently keep going with this guy.
Next,
Dim the lights. Perfect. Boo.
next one, Louis. Louis goes up third.
Yeah,
Okay.
crazy.
I killed
Right.
it that night. It was a good
The
night.
other, sorry.
No, the famous Louis. Not the actual guy with the name Louis.
the guy with the TV show.
Not the guy that goes out and fucking tries to get something during pilot season, Lou.
TV show Louis, not podcast.
That's a good distinction. I'll take that.
Someday. And then
Someday Lou. That's your new name. Someday Louis. Jesus, that hurt. Someday Louis.
Just joking. Fourth was, I mean, I think whatever it was the most killer lineup in the
Okay.
world, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then I never heard of the last guy. I go, who's gonna follow? It was Attell, as a matter of fact. Did I mention him? It was,
No.
that was
Okay, Attell.
that's
Wow.
the best. So I'm like, they go, we have one more, and I'm like, unless Seinfeld walks in or somebody ridiculous, this is gonna be
Yeah.
the best show ever. And they introduced this guy, Dane Cook,
Yeah.
and I'm like, this guy's fucked. Like, how do you follow that? And he goes up and absolutely
Murders.
you don't even remember the last four guys. Like blew away, standing on the tables, doing the whole whatever those bits. The Jurassic Park, whatever that. Remember that bit? He's like just great, like killer. And I'm like, this guy is as good as any of them. You know, he was that good.
He was he was in New York for like
Different
2 minutes.
style, yeah.
2 minutes. Literally, Barry Katz found him.
Exploded.
2 minutes in New York and then L.A.
Yeah, when I was like 14 years old, I saw him in Newport, Rhode Island at the Yacht Show, and it was like the most upper crust, uptight group ever, and he made the whole place erupt. I mean,
weird,
just
yeah.
killed it. Yeah,
He was just,
Killed it.
anybody who shits on him comedically is just missing the boat.
Yeah.
They just missed.
comedically.
The rest
I love the hate.
He's not even. Oh, that's perfect.
Gave you such a great out and everything.
Perfect.
Backed away slowly from it.
And now back to Alex.
I hope.
But if you a real motherfucker, you should like, whoa.
So, I tell you this though, I hope Dane takes a couple million and fucking hires him to do a mural of him fucking him in the ass. Really, if I was Dane, that's what I would do. I would literally call up, "Hey, dude, I'd love you to do this mural. It's me and you're sucking my balls as I rest a yoo-hoo on your head."
And Alex, if he's smart, would be painting away. Take your money,
Now,
Alex.
do you want all your balls in my mouth? Because artistically, I was thinking we have one ball hanging out, and it has a Sufi on it. Oh, shit. All right, let's go to the regular chat real quick, and then we're going to take a break. The first hour's up, Len. How fast was that?
I can't believe there really is another hour. I thought these guys were fucking with me.
You're such a fucking...
Who does 2 hours of a podcast?
You're a yenta, is what you are.
That's the wrong use of the word.
No, you're a woman, Jewish woman from Long Island
Who
that
gossips?
bugs. Yeah, you gossip and bug people.
I haven't been gossiping at all.
I wish you would, because you're annoying me with what you're doing. What do we got? Let me see. What do we got? What's the latest one?
The latest one is Best in Tacoma says Jeff Ross makes me sleepy.
My chat is always funny every day.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, they have no conscience.
What's the next one?
Henny Anderox says writing letters, for example, blowing the executive.
Ooh. Nobody blows people anymore for jobs. Really? Did you run into any of that? Being on that side of the industry, did you run into any of that?
Did you get blown?
You getting blown? Good job.
I did not.
Look at that. Who's going to blow
it's up to
Tree
me.
Face? Dorothy?
No, he's lying. He got blown.
You didn't get
Look
anything
at him.
from all those
Look
women
at him.
you
Look at
brought
that
back.
smile.
Yeah,
He
you
got
smiling
blown.
too much, man. You got
No,
blown.
it does go on. It definitely
Really?
goes on.
You know people that have gotten blown to get jobs.
I mean, there's... Can I speak specifically?
You can say whatever you want, I
Yeah.
guess. I mean, that's
I mean,
what
there's
everybody
there's
wants.
rumors about Whitney with Peter Berg, but
Who's
I don't
Peter
know.
Berg?
They dated for.
Oh,
no, they
Jesus
dated.
Christ. I didn't want you to
before,
name...
Before they dated.
just
told look it up.
I did this to yourself. Look, I didn't know what specifically really meant.
No,
Jesus Christ.
God damn it.
Now you give him the bandana.
This is great. Why don't we give it to him? Put it in your mouth. I'm gonna have to. This. Oh shit! My phone. Sorry. Here, take the phone. Jesus Christ! All right, listen.
Listeners want specifics, right?
Yeah. No, now he's changing
they
the
do.
S word to another word where I'm like, what does that mean now? Listen to me.
Bobby can be fooled easily. Be careful.
You know, it's the same way it's always been. You know, where it's like, oh no, this is not for anything. This is just
Chelsea Handler said she fucking did that. She dated somebody on E. to get a
Really?
show.
Oh, you
She's-
mean-
she's- and she admits it.
What did she say?
She dated an executive on E, and she got a show.
That's why she said she did it.
Yeah. She
Really?
said she's been on. That's one of the reasons why she got on the show.
Wow.
But she didn't say that she did that just to get on the show, did she?
She said she dated an executive. I don't know exactly, but she's like, I dated an executive. I got a show.
Okay. I mean, that's a little different. Like, if if they're just dating, and then he's like, you know what, you're funny, I'm
Yeah.
going to give you a show, that's one thing. But if
Yeah.
she's like, yo,
It's not different. How's that different?
It
it's
is different.
It's different.
It
It's
is
totally
different.
different.
Because he's already also bought her meals and he gave her a fucking show. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, but there's love attached to that.
There's
you know
no
what I mean?
love. There's no love.
No, but I understand what he's saying. From saying I'll suck your dick for a show, or
Yeah.
one time suck off, or let's go to dinner, let's watch
Yeah.
some TV, let's
what
go
about
on vacation.
What about
That's
you?
like
Did
a
you guys ever have to do any of that?
Yeah, they'll suck my dick to get on the show.
I mean, yeah.
He had to bring
I didn't
pasticcio
have
and
food.
suck my dick.
Got no mother
He
baking
ate
this fancy shit.
That's why his glasses are crooked. I cunt in his eye.
That's right. He ate the pasticcio out of my ass. Actually, that's how it worked.
Oh,
honey.
Too much? Sorry about that.
just because
Honey
you're.
pig.
Just the right amount.
Jesus.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Come on, my ass isn't that bad, you guys. It's
right,
pretty good, honestly.
Right now, let's go around the room and just give out your Twitter handles, everybody, real quick. What do you got?
Stav Comedy.
Louis Katz, LOUISKATZ.
At Yo Mike Brown.
At Lenny Marcus, NYC.
I don't have Twitter, but Instagram at Alexander F. Russell.
Got it.
At Chris Scopo.
And we got.
Oh, mine's R2 Deepu. 2 E's, 1 U.
Now, if you
That's clever.
if you guys are looking for, you know somebody in Major League Baseball, right?
I do.
And we're gonna make a call for Deepu
After.
after the show. You're gonna get your information.
Holy shit.
So this might mean that Deepu. I mean, we're gonna try to get him a job. He's looking at this. What is it? A video? What is it?
MLB Network is hiring a lot of streaming-related people at their studios in Chelsea. So, if you look at their job description, like it's everything I do here. So I figured, if I can do that, that'd
Yeah.
be pretty sweet.
Yeah, except without the laughs.
Yeah.
Just be in a room being just.
Yeah. I could be as funny as a baseball commentator, I think.
Well, it could
So,
be with more money, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We're gonna give him a check today. We'll see if he's happy. I'm giving him. You both get a nice sized check today. You know that, right?
Can't wait.
Yeah. You
What
guys
about
get.
us? What do we get?
You get fucking nada.
Is there any party gifts?
You know what you get? You get to be on a popular show, and then people get to go to your unpopular show, and hopefully your show becomes popular.
Is there a swag bag at
And
all?
Stavros gets me eating more shit out of his ass. And apparently, fucking Alex gets to let go of some resentment. What the
He's got a beer now. He's gonna be good for the second half.
Oh, Jesus. When we get back, I want to talk about races. Different races. Without
Horse races?
no race. No, Deepu races and Mike Brown races.
Oh, jeez.
And your races.
What's going on lately that you want to talk about it?
Well, that's the teaser.
That's the second,
That's
that's
the
the second
teaser.
hour. The second hour. That's gonna happen.
We're gonna actually try to wake Scopo up. Your tone. What's going on? What are you?
I'm
What
just
the
out of it
fuck?
today. I don't know what's going
What are you,
on.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Hey, man, what's going on with it that would you like to rap about it, man? All right, listen, we'll be back after these commercial messages. We got a couple commercials here. We got some great music playing, and we're going to do an ad. And if anybody wants to do an ad on the show, if you have a product, a cigar company, fly fishing, whatever we talk about, stuff that I love, please get in touch with me at
Weight loss pill. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you gotta
That was,
Come on, that was
that was
I'm
hurtful.
helping.
That was,
I'm
no,
help-
no. It
I'm
was,
helping.
there's no,
Helping?
if
Fine.
there was actually a pill, you fuck, that would be helping.
A bakery.
I hope you enjoyed lunch because it's the last one we're having.
I'm buying the next one for the millionth time.
All right, seriously,
Oh man,
if anybody
he's
wants,
your friend, dude.
if any,
He forgets,
all
and
my
then I don't
friends.
come back for 2 years.
I really should just do a show with me trashing all my friends.
You
Fucking
should.
Dane.
Why not?
You.
We'd still love you.
Yeah, well,
We
yeah.
would.
Yeah, but I can trash you because there's no consequences.
That's true.
I'm not trashing Billy, Dane, and Louie. And fucking consequences to that.
Good point. Good point.
What's going to happen? What, are you not going to call me?
I think your computer at home would have some problems.
Anyways, if you, I have a Mac. You'll have no problems.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I don't have a Dell. That's the only way. You're such a 1990s hacker. Oh my God! There's a Mac. I only do exe files.
That's right. Nobody stole anything
That was a
off the
nerd
Mac
joke.
servers.
All right, so if you want to advertise with the show, YKWD at riotcast.com. Again, that's YKWD at riotcast.com. We'll definitely work something out with you guys. We'd love to start promoting fans of the show, businesses and stuff like that. Like Boston Scally Company sent me a bunch of stuff. Great company in Boston, owned by a bunch of great guys, and they sent me a T-shirt. Of course, it didn't fit. It was too tight. Apparently. Well, fuck you, dude.
No comment, motherfucker.
That's a double
No
X.
comment.
That's a double
I
X.
just want to know what the company did. What do they do?
They have scally caps like my
What's
hat.
scally? I don't know what that
Fucking,
is.
where's my
It's
hat?
over there.
All right, my hat. It's a scally
Okay.
cap.
There you go.
Can you go get my hat real fast?
Like a do-rag for white guys.
It's not a do-rag.
Okay.
A do-rag is a fucking do-rag.
don't know what a
This
scally cap
is a fucking. It's a scally cap, man. It's one of
like
these.
a
yeah, look at that. Look
like
at that. It's a
a
great hat.
Paperboy from 1920.
It's no, you fucking asshole.
What?
No, that is what it is.
This is a thank you,
Yeah.
It looks-
fatso.
It looks like
He was agreeing with him.
I was agreeing with Lenny.
Thank you, Fatso.
No problem.
All right. We found the name for the show. Thank you, fatso. All right,
That's my one-man show title, actually.
We'll be right back. You didn't see my hour. I did 20 minutes on fatness. All right, we'll be right back after these messages. You sitting there live, hanging there in the chat room, talk amongst yourself. You guys watching. We'll be back in 2 seconds. Hey, what's up? Are you a YKWD fan? Then, shit. Hey, are you? Oh God. Are you doing one? Are you doing 3, 2, 1? Are you gonna
3,
say?
2, 1, and just go.
Are you gonna say action?
No, just go.
All right, ready? Here we go. Ready? 1, go.
3, 2, 1.
Why did you say it like you were gonna say go? Fucking forget it. Are you a YKWD fan? Well, prove it. My 1-hour special, live from the Village Underground, is available right now at robertkellylive.com. And it's the fucking motherfucking unedited fucking motherfucking version, bitches. That's right. No fucking beats. So go to Robert Kelly Live right now. And what are you making faces? That was perfect. You know what? You fucking.
So go to robertkellylive.com and get the special. It's only $5. So go there now. robertkellylive.com. You guys couldn't do that?
Hey, what's up? We are back, and I want to talk to you guys. You guys ever wonder why razors are so goddamn expensive? Maybe because razors are loaded up with all this shave technology. I actually have a scar on my chin from, I think they have 19 razors now on a blade. So I shave my head. So I shave my head, and then I try to bring it down to my face, and I cut my chin off. Literally like 19 layers of my chin came off because there's a million blades. It vibrates, it swivels. There's, a laser pointer, a compass. There's a stylus for an iPad on them now. There's just all the shave technology I don't need. Okay? It's just crap. And it's not fair to make you pay for it either. You're paying. Razors are so expensive now. It's like they're in a box inside of another box, and an alarm goes off, and someone has to undo it, and it's like they're in prison. And I was sick of paying out the nose to get the great shave. So that's why I made the switch to DollarShaveClub.com. DollarShaveClub.com delivers amazing razors and grooming supplies right to my house just for a couple bucks. It's simple and smart. It takes 2 minutes to get going, and then you never, ever have to worry about razors again. DollarShaveClub.com gives you a free handle, which is nice. It's not a cheesy one. It's actually metal, and it's cool. It looks kind of sexy. And then they send you replacement blades every few weeks, just for a few bucks. You can get them delivered every month, every other month. The blades arrive like clockwork. I'm telling you, it just shows up, and you're like, oh, what's this? Oh, my razors. Great. I don't have to run to Rite Aid in the middle of the night or, panic when I'm in a hotel because I have a show in a half hour and I have no razors. Stop squeezing weeks of shaves out of a dull razor and start treating yourself to fresh blades anytime you want. Believe me when I tell you, the DollarShaveClub.com blades are fantastic. I've never had a closer shave. Upgrade to the smarter way to shave. Get your shave gear where I get mine. DollarShaveClub.com/Kelly. DollarShaveClub.com/Kelly. Shave time, shave money, shave your face at DollarShaveClub.com/Kelly. That's DollarShaveClub.com/Kelly. And what?
Use that for next week, if anything.
I like to mix it up next week. All right? I'll wrinkle up any page I want, Scopo. Now I'm going to do it all the time. Now you made it a tradition. I want to thank, here's the thing. Let's just get back in. We don't need a sweeper. We're back in, fellas. Mics are hot. Scopo's gone. Let's just get back in.
Is that commercial over yet? It's almost winter. All right. I'm sorry.
Well, apparently,
I'm joking.
That's a great company that supports this show, you jackass. And
I know.
and all that stuff is true. Have you used DollarShaveClub.com?
No.
You should.
Yeah,
All
I just
Well, I mean-
joined it.
You started? Is
Yeah,
it
it's
good?
great. Yeah.
It looks like it's doing well.
Yeah.
Well, here's the problem. It really is true. You mean
You do spend so much money on
you go
razors. It's a joke.
$38 for 8 blades.
It's a joke. Yeah. Absolutely. So they're good. You use them?
Yeah, they're great.
And they deliver them.
They're fine. They come right to your door. You actually get it's like they're like rollover minutes with AT&T. You get too many of them. You know, and my wife uses it now, which is great because she shaves her legs. She always started using my razors, and when it's $38 for a pack of 8, it's like, bitch, get your own razors. You know what I mean? But now it's like use whatever you want. So it is a great company.
Dollar Shave Club.
Yeah, absolutely great. So we're back. My head looks like just a fat squash. Right up in here. Like, you know.
What?
I don't know.
Just a
Too
stain.
fun. Just
That's
too
what we do. That's our thing. What? We just sigh a lot now.
We really are like a sitcom couple.
We are.
When we hang
We
out.
could have done Odd Couple just as good as
God, we know
Tom
who you would have
Lennon.
been.
Yeah, absolutely. We know who you would have been. Don't kid yourself.
Yeah, the fun one. Unlike you, pick up a fucking cigar on the ground with your umbrella. Fucking asshole.
You have to throw it on the ground, loser.
I'm giving somebody a job.
You are.
Yeah, the guy who sweeps the ground now has a job because I threw something on the ground. I eliminate. Everybody's perfect. No one throws something on the ground. Nobody throws stuff on the street. Guess what? No street sweeper job guy. Right?
You know what? This is the show I want to pitch for Keith Robinson. Exactly what you just did. Like Keith Robinson, defense attorney. Like you can defend any position of any kind.
Oh yeah, Keith just takes the opposite stance.
Yeah, well,
of
you
whatever
just did. You just took the You took the stance of a litterer. So
You know
other
what you
people can
remind
have
me- these
jobs.
fucking
That's
hands.
ridiculous.
You know what these long hands
ridiculous.
remind me of? You ever see those
Landing a
blow-up
plane?
dolls in front of a fucking used car dealership? That's what you remind me of.
Do they work?
Yeah, they get. They really are mesmerizing. Those fucking. No, I'm good, buddy. Thanks.
Hour 4, everyone.
Call it Lenny's last hour.
It's my make-a-wish. So
You know, I tried to get this podcast down to an hour, but the fans weren't having it.
really,
No, because
well, do
you
you do it once a week or twice?
Because a lot of fans listen to this, they'll listen live, but a lot of them will listen to it over the week. And if you're a podcast listener, which I am, you're driving to work, you get a 45-minute drive, it's over. You get it on Monday, and now you're done. So you go through, now by Wednesday, you got no more shows to listen to. But a 2-hour show, you can listen to me on the way to work, on the way home to work, the next day. It's and now we get the video with, Deepu, who's probably leaving to go to Major League Baseball.
Not probably. I mean, all we've done so far is find a job listing. So let's.
We're going to
get
get you the
ourselves
job.
here.
We're trying to get you the job.
I
Don't
know you're gonna try.
downplay it.
I don't want to fucking, beg for it. Every time I find a job listing, I can't be like, "Hey, fans, help me, help Deepu find another job."
Nobody's begging it for anything. We're just getting you the job. You've got the mail. You have the job.
Okay.
You have the job.
Doesn't feel like it, but okay.
No, you
you
have.
have,
We're
you have
getting
this job.
I have
You have
this
this job.
You're getting the job at MLB. Now, the only thing that's going to suck is Scopo is going to be in charge of video. It's going to be one shot. It's going to be a 5-shot. I remember when he used to do video, I used to have to kick him to go to like somebody who was. He'd leave it on the fucking. We have a different shots, as you can see. This is all 5 cameras or 4 cameras. No, you don't have to show everybody, but as he unplugs it, so you can actually. But Deepu's, as you talk, will switch to your camera. If you look, they're kind of hidden, so you really can't see them. But he'll switch, and he has like 18 different shots that he sets up, and he goes back and forth, and he's literally producing the show as we go, like an old news show or something like that, or an old almost like a live event, a sports show. And I remember we used to do this with Scopo. He would just leave it on the 5-shot because he'd just be listening to the show like a fan.
I'm just a fan, Bobby.
I'd have
Of you, everybody in the show. It's hard to, I was like a fanboy in here.
Yeah. Is that, that's it?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
It doesn't, like he just repeated what I said, and I was like, "Is there anything else?" No, that's all I got.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
I mean, unless you're trying to get rid of me, I think I can swing both gigs, the MLB gig and this one, because
I don't.
it is
You're
part-time.
I can't do it.
No, because it's not. I'm gonna be like, dude, we're doing Wednesday. No, Tuesday. That's me. No, Thursday. We're doing Thursday. He's gonna be like, I can't do it. We're gonna. Well, hopefully you can swing both.
Yes,
Hopefully you do
hopefully.
both. But if you can't, you're gonna have to teach fucking Staminka how to fucking turn a computer on and hit OK.
Good luck with that.
We'll work on that.
Type in a username and password. Anyways, I had a. Speaking with Indians, I had a run-in with an Indian woman.
Like which kind of Indian woman?
Deepus.
The old Deepu.
Does anybody really have a run-in with an American Indian anymore? Unless you're doing peyote.
You live in the woods. You never knows what's coming out of there.
I like how proud you were of your sound effect. You were just like, oh my god, that sounded great. So you had to like do the end part.
I
where
wanted to do it for you.
Yeah.
You weren't looking at me the first time.
I remember when I was a kid, my uncle used to taught me how to make bow and arrows.
Come on.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
Make bow and arrow?
Yeah, you get a stick and you get some twine and
Your childhood never ceases to amaze me.
I'm sorry, what was your childhood?
Well, it wasn't making bow and arrows.
I'm sorry, we didn't have Gymboree when I was a kid. fucking cocksucking. Crawl up the triangle, Lenny. Swing time, everybody line up. I had to make a fucking bow and arrow, all right?
Give me that club. I want to go kill some food for us tonight.
Yeah, my uncle David. I had 5 uncles: David, Tommy, Sean, Michael, and Jimmy, the Donlin boys. And it was at the beginning part of my life when I lived with them. I call it the happy years, when I had a family and everybody was intact. And my uncle David, who was kind of the scrapper of the. The scrap.
I had to look and see who that was. I didn't know.
No, I would keep it going.
Sorry. I'm an asshole. What do you want? Go ahead, tell the story. I want to hear how we get to the arrow.
And he taught me how. He taught me how to make a bow and arrow. Oh, it worked too. It fucking worked.
What'd you kill?
I didn't kill anything. I'm not into killing shit. I mean, we were talking about this at lunch. I could kill anything to survive. I have no problem taking down a deer or a fucking squirrel or chick. I don't give a fuck if I had to survive.
But then, how do you know what to do? How do you know how to clean it so
YouTube.
you don't die?
YouTube.
YouTube.
I spent.
Make your own bow and arrow from the land.
You invented YouTube as a child.
It's like stranded
when I
in
was
the
a kid.
wilderness.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
now.
Either one.
Now
Neither
I
one
spent.
is
I one weekend. I spent the whole weekend on YouTube learning how to field dress small animals and large animals. Yes, I spent. I'm kidding. Hours. I'm talking probably 12 hours of logged in video time on YouTube watching how to, because once you kill something, you think you just eat it. No, you have to field dress it. You have to take out the guts. You have to take out the innards. You have to take out the heart. You can eat the heart. You have to, and then you have to cut it up, section it to carry it out. And the reason you don't if there was an apocalypse, you don't go shoot a moose. Number one, if you don't know how to cure the meat or you don't have a place to put it, it's gonna go bad and you're fucked. Number two, you actually hunt smaller game like squirrels and raccoons and shit like that.
And you've done this or no?
I haven't done it, but I know how to do it. And I spent 12 hours, honest to God. I mean, I'd have to watch it again because there's certain things you have to.
You have a post-apocalyptic survivalist technique that depends on YouTube.
That's right. None of us are buying that. Will you be able to shoot something?
You throw up 7 times before you get anything done.
And have you ever caught an actual? You've never actually killed one of these.
I've never killed anything to eat, but I'm going to. I would love to. Listen,
You motherfuckers watch.
You gotta sit a little further away.
I want to go on a hunt. I want to hunt something.
Well, you got a
in
cub,
my
you got an
lifetime.
otter, you got
A giraffe. Yeah. What did you call him?
I don't know.
Black otter.
He's a
Black
black
otter.
I was a black otter.
You
What's
do-
Scopo? Just a gay guy.
I don't know what he was.
He's a power bottom.
You got a giraffe. You got Wild Kingdom in here if you want it.
But I would love to go on a hunt. And
You should,
I
dress up.
I don't
dress
want
up
to
like Elmer Fudd.
I would. Where is it? Yeah, take that. You know, he's a fucking artist. I would not love to. I want to go on one to actually hunt something, because it's a hard thing. If something does happen, you've never thought about what you'd do.
I'm dead, 100%.
Oh, I'm killing you. You take up too much. The food he would take up, and you have no skills. What skill do you have?
Not many, no.
Yeah, immediately walk up to him, cut his throat. It's literally,
He's gonna
this-
eat a lot of the food, so
Yeah.
you gotta get rid of him.
I would fucking slide his. You'd literally be like, guys, what do we? And you'd be like, what are you doing? He's believe me, it was now or 6 months from now, we were having this talk. I just took care of it. You'd be in it, yeah. Lenny,
We
Why,
talked
to
about
paint?
this. We talked about this over lunch.
yeah, Lenny would have. Lenny wants to be.
I want to be one of the elders on the
He wants to,
mountain.
yeah, he
You
wants
come
to be an
me
elder.
for-
Yeah.
Wait a second.
wise.
Why does the
The giver.
artist get to live? He's gonna paint you a mural?
No, he's a survivalist too.
Really?
So yeah, art and he would hunt with me.
Yeah.
He also has to document like the hieroglyphics on
Yeah.
the wall. He has to
And
do
plus,
it on the rock.
if anybody's going to
For the next
procreate,
civilization,
if
yeah.
anybody's procreated, we find a woman, he's fucking.
You don't think I
You're
can
not
fuck?
not-
Why can't I fuck?
Because I don't want more of you.
Yeah, come on, man.
We'll call you food
I've
gobblers.
got good genes.
The f-
I've got a very sturdy base. If we're gonna be out in the wild,
that,
you know what I
buddy,
mean?
you're
Sturdy
fucking,
face.
you're gone.
Come on,
You're
hear
gone.
me out here.
Nobody wants a fucking fat guy with bad eyesight. What are you going to hunt?
I
Fruit
can
in
cook.
front of your face?
Oh, wait a second. Who cooks the best, though? Huh?
Can you cook?
I cook.
Yeah.
You're back in.
Thank
Scopo,
you.
what can you do?
I can hunt.
Nice job.
I'd hunt.
What do you got? Louis,
I can write.
now you're gone.
All right,
Yeah.
good. Louis. It's Louis.
The poet.
I don't have any. I have
Right,
nothing.
right across his now,
Yeah,
like that.
go ahead.
Louis
Mike,
and I have to set up the mathematical accounting systems of whatever the new civilization's going to be. Let's just face the
all right,
facts.
anyways,
Business.
Well, I say this carefully,
Yeah.
but Indian culture, Indian,
Just say it.
Uh-oh.
Asians. No, I'm going to
Sounds
say
like it'd be
Indians.
fucked
up. Okay.
I know.
South Asians?
I should probably say South Asians. Why am I out of focus in that shot? Jesus.
That's just that camera. I don't know.
I
goes-
hate that.
it
Get-
goes
get
out of
off-
focus
get
when
off
you get a
that.
little
Yeah,
racist.
put it on me.
Can't really
I don't like
prove it
that
was
shot.
Bobby who said this shit.
Something about Indians. Go ahead.
Something about Indians.
Indians. Let me tell you something. Not those Indians. This Indian.
I know I've pissed you off a couple times, but
No.
don't throw all of us under the bus.
No, I'm not throwing. They. Let me tell you something. They will not. They fight. They stubborn. They will fight.
They will give
They
you
don't
parking
care.
tickets.
They
Let
don't
me tell
care
you that.
how big you are. They don't care how tough you. How many tattoos you got. If you're holding a gun with a knife. If they think you fuck with one of them, an Indian person, man or woman, they will fucking go toe to toe with you and argue until you give up.
And this is your formulated opinion over what? A cafe latte or what?
No, the guy who kept fucking hitting my Achilles with his cart in the airport
There we go.
kept hitting me and I'm like, ugh. And I was huffing it. I was doing the huff and puff, which lets you know that you're hitting. Oh shit! Right? Well, and then, come on.
Yeah.
Come, I gave him the come on little stare,
Yeah.
and then I finally went, "Hey, stop hitting me with that! You hit my Achilles, my ankle with your cart. Don't yell at me. You're hitting me. Don't yell at me.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
always
but
do
you're
that.
hitting me.
They
You
always-
hit me your cart. I don't care. You don't yell at me. I am not. You do not. And I'm like, listen. You keep hitting me. I don't care. You're yelling at me. All right. Well, I'm sorry
They're
for
like-
yelling. I'm sorry for yelling. But you hit me. But you yelled. All right, maybe I yelled. Maybe I did. I shouldn't have yelled. But you hit me and it hurt. And he's like, well, you yell. And it's like, you know what? You win. I'm out. I'm fucking out. You win.
They're like
fucking
arguing-
person that fucking hit me.
And you've like arguing with the chick though.
It's
That's
not
what they
arguing with
do.
the chick.
No, I know what you mean.
I yelled
Yeah.
at him, and that's fucking it.
And that's it for the whole race? This is how you
And I'm not.
Textbook.
I'm saying that they're not. Indians. They don't care. They'll fight. They don't give a fuck about. Go ahead.
I think we don't find small collisions a big deal because we come from such a populated country.
Yes.
That little bumps and bruises,
Yep.
it's just part of the game,
It's part of the game. It's part of the. But also, I think they're not afraid of. They're not afraid of fighting because where they come from, you do. It's a rougher.
I'm not sure about that.
All
But
right,
Is there any yelling where you're from?
But you-
or-
well, I can say that I've had Indian family they're pulling their car out of the parking lot, and they just rolled up right next to my car and just put a huge scratch on it.
Right.
And I was supposed to just let it go. That was just kind of expected. I can't I couldn't say like, hey, can you loan me some money for paint or anything
Really?
like that? They just let it
Do you
go.
just-
Why?
do you just
Why?
have shitty
What is
family
that?
That's
members?
just, that's
What is that?
asking for the money would just be too much, I guess. Maybe
it
they don't
go-
have the money. I don't fucking know.
Does it go against religion?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's one of the main rules.
No,
Yeah.
that's a lie. Don't
You're
say,
allowed- you're allowed to bump
don't
into
say
people.
that to him because he'll pass that on as fact.
You know the
Now I know when I fucking argue with a cab driver, I know the fucking deal.
Well, I'm not trying to be racist here. Please hear me. And
Yeah, you're good.
and
Doing
I'm
a great
talking to
job.
you about it.
amazing job.
I'm serious. I'm not trying to be racist here. I'm trying to say.
What are you
Doing
say
is
that you're
right.
always racist?
Why you think I'm being racist?
It feels a little racist, but I know what you're saying. It
Black
just feels
people,
racist.
listen. Black people shoot people. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Mike.
Don't hit my
I know, but
Achilles.
don't yell at me about it. Don't fucking yell at me. Don't yell at me.
Blah 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 blah.
My Achilles.
No, I'm saying that Indian people are fucking proud. I will say this. I think the word I'm looking for is very proud, and they're not going to take shit from you because you're bigger or whatever. It's like fuck you. You wanna yell at me? I'll yell right back in your fucking face.
Are you just trying to rationalize why you weren't intimidating to this guy?
Yes.
You're trying
I
to
don't know
figure
why. I should have scared him. When I turned around and went, hey, when I don't fucking hit me, should have meant, I'm sorry, sir. He went, don't yell at me. Guy was the size of Deepu. He
Why
didn't
didn't you
give a
just go?
shit.
Why didn't you just go? If you hit me again, we'll have a fucking problem, and then turn around.
Because I'm not getting my ass kicked by an Indian guy.
You said he was the size of Deepu.
Yeah, and I don't know what type of fucking
They don't know kung fu.
6-armed fucking Indian shit he knows.
You were
He just grows
Like
arms.
Dulcim, he'll just fucking.
You had a
stretch his
bow and
arms out.
arrow at the time. What do you?
You just break out the Uma Plata.
Well, that's funny. It's
over there, Brett.
Still got it. So
Dane's funniness didn't rub off on you.
From downtown.
Apparently his cuntiness is on you. Jesus, Chris.
Well, maybe he was just fresh off the boat and he wasn't going to take anybody's shit, and he bumped into you at the wrong
No,
time.
I had it out with a cab driver like a month ago.
Right.
He cut me off
They're
at
called
the
Indians, not cab drivers, dude. That's racist.
I had it out with a cab driver at a grocery store.
All right, stop. Well,
That's actually a white guy.
Stop 1 second though. Oh, you answer me honestly. When you get in a cab and it's a fucking white dude, like Colin Quinn, aren't you like, what the fuck? Aren't you like, holy shit?
It's like a leprechaun.
You always know the cop cars that are cabs. The white guys driving it.
Oh, that's
Yeah. What's a true
That's
story?
not a joke.
That's true.
All right, go ahead.
That's true. No, he cut me off. I
We're
was
just not used to you throwing a joke out there, so we don't know when it is, Sleepy.
2 minutes ago, it worked. That's what the one.
Yeah, that one didn't work.
We're getting.
That reminds me of old Scopo when he used to just get mad. He'd just be like, "Yeah, fuck you and you fucking, I'll kill you." Jesus, Scopo. Relax. That was his humor back when he first was on the show.
That's 12 minutes ago.
Okay, go ahead.
I was getting gas, and I was in line after this guy, and he fucking just came in and cut me off. And I got out of the car. I was like, I'm in line. He's like, I don't give a shit. I was like,
Ooh.
I'm in line. Get the fuck out of the way
Right
now, or it's gonna be a problem. And he goes, you talk to your family this way? And then I fucking snapped on him.
What'd
I
you
got
do?
in his fucking face. I literally got. He went into the car. I was like, roll the fucking window down. Roll the fucking window. I was like punching it. Two guys came over. They're like, buddy, relax. I'm like, no, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy.
But then you started going like this. Fuck you, Bobby. I was here early. I set up the fucking thing, all right? I don't give a shit what Deepu does. I do a lot. And I don't ask for much. I just want to Neon and the YKWD.
Who is this Bobby? Who is this Bobby?
Oh, my God.
That job at MLB just sounds better and better. It really does.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but then I just flipped out on it. The people at the gas station had to restrain me. And then I got into the car and I calmed down a little bit.
Did he still cut, or did you get?
I had to wait.
How?
Like,
Didn't you get out of his car?
Because the two gas station attendants were like, if you don't calm down, you have to leave.
You almost got bounced from a gas station.
Only a fucking wop from Queens would have that happen.
Oh my god.
But it pissed me off the most. He said about my family, and I was just flipped. He's like, you talk to your family this way?
He didn't insult your family. He just hit a nerve.
Oh, yeah,
with the Italian
right.
people, which is the family nerve.
Yeah. Well,
You can see him at Uncle Vinny's or bounce from a gas station.
I went yesterday. I went to. I got my brand new fly rod. I'm a fly fishing. I'm an angler, and I got a brand new Sage fly rod. And
He's not joking. I know, he thinks you're joking.
I'm not joking.
He's not joking. No,
That's
it's unbelievable. I thought.
You seen it?
I've seen his flies.
Yeah.
He showed me.
Yeah.
well, I'm a
These
fly
guys,
fisherman.
It's
Yeah,
amazing
we've
what he
talked
can
about
do.
this.
Yeah,
we both tie our own flies.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Eats gefilte fish, ties flies.
I'm
Does
just all
it
over
all.
the
He
place.
does everything.
Have a
It's
podcast,
amazing.
my own special.
Yeah.
FX.
Indians.
So I got my new fly rod, a Sage 1 rod, which is fucking, and a Sage 4600 reel. It's just look at man. It's
Do an
fucking.
impression of how smooth it is.
It's a laser beam.
Oh, it's beautiful.
There you go.
Oh. Zip 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 zip.
Are you eating spaghetti while
I don't know
you're
what he
fly
caught.
fishing?
Dad! Oh, I don't have. Anyways, so I was going to Jersey, out in Jersey, to get my line for the rod, and then I saw this place, Cigar King. It's a cigar lounge. I saw it on Yelp. You guys know that I'm into cigars now for the last year, and I'm going, and I love to stop at new cigar lounges because all of them are unique and really cool places and very alpha male-y, kind of old school, Jackie Gleason, fucking just guys smoking a cigar, reading a paper, having a little convo, watching some TV. I love
Joints.
it, right? Huh?
Joints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I stop at this fucking cigar war. I walk in, and it's stuff everywhere. There's stuff. I mean, ashtrays and light. I'm like, oh, this is great. And and I walk in and nothing. Not a hello. Not a welcome. Not a can I help you. Some old Indian lady, just ignores me.
Which
Back
kind
to
of
the
Indian?
Yeah.
Because
Deepu.
Okay. Because of the,
When was the?
wait, because of the Indian in front of the cigar shop in the old days. So now,
Yeah, there's a wooden lady at the front door.
The statue came to life.
how can we help you? Me smoke on peace pipe.
You were between accents on there. You.
Guy.
You of Buffalo that don't run. How may we help you?
You dead man in Bobby's world.
Man that eats plenty.
baby Buddha.
Sun and moon. So
Man whose shave head tried gefilte fish. How could
wow,
we-
give him that.
All right.
I gotta fucking Louis fucking cackle. I think you turn. Jesus Christ, fucking Judy Tenuta on the show.
My sister said no woman will love me because of my laugh. That's
Oh
what
my
she said.
God.
She's wrong. Women have loved me.
No, they'll love you, but they'll leave you too. Oh God. So I love that he tried to man it up at the end.
Maybe that's how he's getting the black chicks. Maybe they love that laugh. And we've all missed it all these years.
It's good. It's good in the community.
See?
It's good in
Is
the
it?
community. Yeah.
In the community?
Community, yeah.
What
yeah.
community is that?
The black
otter-
otter, the black otter laughing community. It's real good.
It's a fetish.
So I go in and I go. Now I'm looking for an outdoor ashtray, standing ashtray for cigar ashtray. And I look and I see a bunch of them on the floor, and I go, "Excuse me, miss." Nothing. Fucking ignore. I'm the only one there. Then a regular comes out of the cigar lounge and, hey, blah blah. Oh, you like kind of nice to him, but not that much nicer. And then I say, "Excuse me, miss. How much are these?" All prices on everything. Ooh. I go, there's no price. I look, the price is on it, sir. Like, just twat out the gate. I go, and I look, and there's a price tag on it. It says $3. Someone put a $3 price tag on this. And I know that's wrong, because I know these are more expensive. You can get them on Amazon for $53. So I know it's wrong. So I go, it says, I'm trying, this is my comic jive now. Hey, it says $3 on it. My small talk that I'm so good at. Hey, but it says $3. Is it I'm sure, is it $3? I'll take it. And she goes, what? It's not $3. There's no way $3. And I show her the sticker. She goes, ugh. It's not, the price is on them over. She points to another. I go over, there's no price tag. There's no price tags. She goes, wait a minute, sir. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is fucking ridiculous. So then I go, there's no price tags on any of them. I go, there's no price tags. She comes over. There's price tag. She's looking, nothing. Looks nothing. Then she finds one. There's price tag right there. Yells at me. Right there. I go, what does it say? She goes, then $79 each. I go, what does that say? 99. I go, what is it 99 or 79? She goes, I'll give it to you for 79. They're all 79. I go, there's no price, but just to say, there's no price tags. She goes, sir, there's a price. She looks at another one. There's a little piece of paper, ripped off old price tag, no number, nothing. She goes, price tag right there. I go, what does that say? She literally bends down, looks at it. She goes, $79. There's no number on it. There's no number.
No winning.
She goes, $79. I go, I go, you're telling me you saw a number? Yes, I did. Sir! Then she goes, why are you arguing with me? Why do you argue? I go, I'm just saying, you just lied. You just She goes, sir, you and I'm like, I'm out. You win, I lose because you have the superhero power of the lie.
So why didn't you just take the $3 one and pay for it?
I showed it to her. She goes, no, 79. Yeah, but it wasn't. And I was so bummed out at this place. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Hello. Can I help you with anything? Yeah, well, how much is this? I'll be with you in 1 sec. Give me a minute. I'll be right. Something. All good business is based on a fucking simple hello. But she apparently didn't give a fuck about new customers, old. Fuck you. Whatever she was playing, Bejeweled or whatever.
It's a drug front.
Huh?
It's a drug front.
No, she wasn't a drug
Thanks for workshopping that Yelp review on us, Bobby. Appreciate it.
Ooh, that was good.
Okay. Where's my phone? Give me my phone. You fucking think so? You're goddamn right. I'm a Yelper. I'm a real good Yelper too. I'll read you my review.
Oh, really? You Yelp reviewed it? Oh, this is great.
Oh my God. Ready? All right, ready? 1 star.
It's so long.
I don't mean to be a racist, but
I just figured I would because Deepu's here. I would talk and see if it's a cultural thing because it seems like
you have had 2 experiences. 2,
3. There's another one too.
All
I got a fucking
one pending.
Not that all of them are cab drivers, but in a cab, an Indian guy. What? All right, ready? I make it a point to go to every cigar shop, lounge that I can possibly go to. I can say with full confidence, this place sucks. As soon as I walked in,
said this place blows.
As soon as I didn't want him to delete my post. As soon as I walked in, I didn't get a hello or a welcome from the old curmudgeon lady behind the desk. I was completely ignored. But as soon as a regular came up to her and asked her a question, she was at least a little nicer to him. I asked how much a standing ashtray was on the floor. She ignored me. So I asked again. She said, sir, the price is on it. I looked and there was a price tag that read $3. I said, there's a price tag for $3. She said, you know that couldn't be the price, in a rude fuck you tone. I suggest never, ever, 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 ever stepping foot in this shithole.
1 star, 7.
The worst service I've ever gotten in any store, never mind a cigar shop. Oh, and everything was overpriced. Go somewhere else. Places like this don't deserve to have their doors open. I don't care how small or big you are. A good business starts with a simple hello.
Oh, you used that line there too. Tremendous.
And then I got a useful, a funny, and a cool. I don't know who that's from. Actually, it's from her.
She's fucking with you.
Yeah. She is fucking with me.
Does it have other good reviews or no?
No, I won't read those.
I love your PTA president cadence in that letter.
I was in the parking lot doing it. in front of the place.
You know
Take
what?
it- and I took the
and
photo.
If I read that, I'd be like, oh, this guy's acting like a bitch. Why is he so sensitive? That's seriously when I read a review like that. That's what I think. I'm like, oh, why, this person's very
You
sensitive.
know what? I don't. When you read stuff like that, you realize something has happened.
Yeah.
And I bet you it just wasn't a good experience for this guy, and he's. That's what I think. And sure enough, usually when you go in after a thing like that, you do. There's a vibe. You know, if nothing else, there's a vibe. It's usually not the opposite of what he's saying. You don't walk in and the next time somebody goes, "Hey, welcome to the cigar."
Oh, you've been so you read the bad review. You're like, it's probably not gonna be that bad, and go in there and it is
No,
something
for
weird
anything,
about it.
any product, any Amazon product I've bought. If you
Yeah.
read a bad review, like on an Amazon product, like this could be iffy. It's all they're usually good about. People in general nail it.
I leave reviews on cigar places, restaurants all the time, and I've never left a shitty review like this. I thought the place was great, and it was actually a great place, but it was very overpriced. $79 for that ashtray I know how much the ashtray costs. It's the markup on that. Is fucking ridiculous. What they did, and to negotiate a price, to not have a price on something, and then just $79. That's something fishy's going on.
Everything costs $79 in the whole store. It's a $79 store. $79.
How about a cup? Can't you just put the cigar ashes in a cup for free?
You're such
so classy out there, wherever it is.
You're such a guy on 72nd Street and West Side.
I didn't know you're so classy up there in Westchester. Like a standing special outdoor tray cigar holder thingy.
When you go to a cigar place, most of the time, look, things are what they are. Cigar shops or lounges are very. The reason why I like them is because it's very.
Disgusting.
No. Fuck you. They're very. A certain brand of people go there because of the expense of it. It's fly fishing versus fucking spin reel fish. Anybody can go get a Zebco at a fucking gas station.
I know, man. Totally.
You get thrown out of the gas station.
But a fly shop is usually it's an expensive thing. You know what I mean? And when you go to a cigar lounge, the people are most of the time are very knowledgeable of how to keep a cigar, what cigars are good, the products that they're selling you, if they're good or bad, or if there's a better thing on the market. I mean, my guy at Cigar Republic, my cigar lounge up in Westchester, Yuri, the fucking guy knows everything about everything.
So these
everything.
So what is your favorite cigar?
My favorite cigar right now is the Monte Cristo White Series.
Cigar, not sandwich. Cigar.
Nobody's safe.
Bob, will you do us a favor? You gotta have another Yelp review.
Yeah.
I do. Do you want another one?
And give us a good one. Give us a good one.
You want another one?
I want a good one.
You want a good review?
A good
Positive.
review anywhere that you've been.
Doug
Like
Stanhope
it could be
does
like
that.
whatever. Like it could be a Bialy shop. I don't care. Whatever you got in there.
Stanhope
All right.
does that on he has his own
Yelp
Yelp,
review?
and he
Okay.
goes and Yelp shit.
Oh,
It's
that's
hilarious.
wild.
that guy.
That's very funny. Are they honest or? Is
Okay,
Oh,
now
it's so funny what he
this
does,
is now. I wish I could take this one back.
Okay. You can. It's a delete button.
What's the place though? What's the
It's
place?
called
Oh God.
Heshy's
Tornado
House of-
Steakhouse
Okay.
in Wisconsin. Now
I'm always like, who takes the time to do the shit? And it's you. You are.
now this I love Yelp reviews.
Ironically, this also starts with I don't want to be racist, but
I don't erase it, but these.
Wisconsin cheeseheads.
No.
And always in the parking lot while it's fresh.
I asked.
While the wheels are spinning.
yeah.
Well,
I asked for rare. Okay.
Listen, this place is supposedly it's an old school place. It's very 1950s. It's really cool. It's retro. It's very contemporary. Modern mid-century contemporary. Really cool joint. Like somewhere Frank Sinatra would go. And it's open late, and they have a late menu, but they don't. The steak, the ribeye they have there is one of the best ribeyes I've gotten in my life. Now, the ribeye at Del Frisco's, on 49th Street and 6th Ave is fucking my favorite steak in New York City.
What about Keen's? Keen's is up there.
Keen's has look at Keen's is amazing. They have a great mutton chop. Okay,
He's drooling. Stop, everybody.
Can I take a second here? Can we just pause? I'm kidding.
Yeah. What do you need to?
Can we order
shoot
it?
up gravy? What do you need? Get him some souvlaki right now with the yogurt sauce.
There's a halal cart a block away. I had it on the way here, if someone could just run out, get me lamb.
You had that halal cart? No, you gotta go to one on 6th Avenue.
I did. Whatever was close.
He's going to be putting Yelp reviews in for the
Why
halal
are
cart.
glasses always crooked? Is one side of your face fatter than the other?
They cost $6. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, so now this place is great. The last time I
really
went
sad.
to Comedy on State, which is, if you're a comedian and you want to work one of the best clubs with the best people that run it, Comedy on State, you got to go there.
This is
Try to
where?
get booked there if you can.
Wisconsin.
It's fucking
Appleton
Madison.
now? Okay, Madison.
It's fucking the best comedy club ever. Okay, the people that run it are great.
Yeah, because Middle America laughs. I mean, that's.
Well, it's just
I
the
mean,
way they run it, though, is
yeah.
fucking great. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and you're home, and their shows are packed. It's just, I love it. I
So
love
what
it.
happened? It
So
sounds
I
like
go
a
to this
great
place.
time.
Last time I went there, they wouldn't. I had to go to after the show at 12, and they wouldn't let me get the fucking ribeye this time. This time, the first time. I pretty much begged the waitress, and they made it for me. I should have went and begged again, but I didn't. I'm an ass.
Did you tip him?
I tip, yeah, huge. You know I'm a big tipper. I
Yeah.
tip everybody. If you're a comic and you don't tip, you're a fucking scumbag. Especially when you're at a club, you give the fucking people $20. If you can, if you're not getting paid enough, don't. But if you make good money, if you make a bonus, you give that back to the waitress and waiters. Fuck the bartender though. No, I'm kidding.
Did you just Yelp review yourself?
Are you ready? Here we go. Ready? Okay, 5-star. Tornado Steakhouse. This place is insane. The atmosphere, the food, the service are all off the chart great.
Oh my
Just picturing Rachel Ray right now.
I went.
Bill Hader on Saturday Night Live. This place is insane.
I went there for the ribeye, but got there. Got there after they shut the dinner menu down. I had to settle for the New York strip. But lo and behold, when all the food came out, there was my ribeye steak, cooked to perfection.
Oh my God, dude! This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever heard in my life. This is like, oh my God! This is.
I guess. Wait, it gets better. I guess my begging the waitress paid off.
Oh my God.
It gets better.
Like a novel has a downside and an upside.
It gets better. You ready?
Oh my God.
You ready?
Oh my God.
I also got the shrimp cocktail. Was holy hell huge good.
Sounds like a fucking romance novel. Oh my God. Oh.
And only $12.
Let me tell you something. When you proposed to Dawn, it wasn't this nice.
And I can't forget the lettuce wedge. That was the best I've ever had. I would come back here. I would come back to Wisconsin just to go to this place.
You got the wedge and the steak for $12?
I did not eat the fries or the giant onion ring, but I gave it to the people that were there with me, and they said they were amazing.
Dude, no.
One of my new favorite places on the planet. By the way, this all took place after 12 a.m. on a Friday night. Incredible.
5-star.
Oh,
If you had pictures of who wrote that, if you don't choose like a fat 50-year-old woman,
It's like Yelp is like erotica for fat people. That's what it's like. It's like a penthouse forum letter to your food.
Yeah, I love Yelp. Anytime I go to a town, you Yelp. And it works 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
You Yelp a place. Now, I was in...
because the people are just like you. They're passionate about whatever that is that they're writing about, right, Lou?
Well, you know where it doesn't work is in Brooklyn a lot of times, or a lot around New York sometimes, because you get people that are Yelping. They're from other parts of the country. They'll be like, "This is the best falafel I've ever had." You mean the first falafel you ever had? You don't know what you're talking about, and these places will get good reviews that aren't actually that good.
Interesting.
I'll tell you that the when I go out, when you're out of the New York area, when you're in the middle of the country or all over the place, when you do Yelp, like this happened. Excuse me. We went. I don't know what fucking state I was in. I was somewhere, and after radio, and I was like, "Let's go get some food." And me and this guy went out, and I found a Mexican restaurant. I found a little Mexican place. He didn't even know it existed. It was next to this Indian restaurant we were going to go to. But I was like, this Mexican place on Yelp is getting great reviews. Little tiny place in a strip mall. You'd drive by it, never even know it was there. We went in for lunch. They had barbacoa, and it was fucking amazing. It was so good. And it was just this family.
Those are the best places, like the hole in the wall.
But you'd never know they were there, and you'd be like, oh, I'm not eating there. Yelp will say, fuck it, this is 5-star, and you got to look how many reviews there are. If there's like 30 reviews, that means it's good. If it's 1, it's the guy who owns the fucking restaurant's sister going, this place is okay to go. You know what I mean? But I love Yelp.
Well, that's like in Flushing. There's like, it's like Hong Kong. Basically, you go and there's like a mall there, and you go downstairs, and it has the most authentic cuisine straight out of China. Like amazing stuff.
Right.
For
Where is
cheap
this?
and in Flushing.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I love dim sum, and
Where do you go?
Hard to find. Well, I usually only the place I love to go. There's a little joint now from my house that does a dim sum. Hello.
Yeah.
Doesn't everything just turn down?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah, it sounded like
What was that?
Well, once you're on like for 9 hours,
Yeah.
the power goes out.
Hold that. I hope it's not my phone. Anyways, we'll wrap it up soon, you fucking jackass. What was that?
This is in Greenberg. Greenberg is it?
Yeah, that was in Greenberg. What did you roll over,
I don't
fucking
know, dude.
chunky?
You should have got me that halal card, and then I would have been.
Got hungry.
Did you roll over
chewing
something?
On,
I don't know,
chewing on the
maybe-
wire. I think
It's up there. They have a small dim sum menu near my house. But my favorite place is in Montreal. It's in Montreal, and every time I do the festival, I call them the 1111 crew. Me, Zoe, and Suzanne. We go there and we bring it. You have to be invited only. It's behind the Hilton. I mean the hotel, and you got to go in this building, up a little mini escalator, through a hallway,
Through a river.
and it's fucking. You can't find this place. It's in the middle. The dim sum. And it's just this huge banquet hall, and it's fucking the best dim sum you'll ever have. Oh my god!
in general, if you're on the road, if I want a place to eat and a place I've never been, call a comedian.
Call a comedian, but fuck that. Go to Yelp.
Well, I mean, you're my Yelp. You've been everywhere. I would just call you. What's a good place to eat? And
This is the end of the
Kansas
romantic
City.
comedy when they're
Yeah.
sleeping in Seattle when they're on the Empire State. But you
Yeah.
are my Yelp.
you are my you are my Yelp. Bobby.
You are my Yelp. And you're my accountant. All right, we're going to wrap this fucking thing up. You guys, it's been a great show. I appreciate you guys for
Would you
hanging.
say it was a 5-star show?
But I write pretty good.
Well,
Can you?
Oh man, he got you.
I'm so dumb, I thought you were continuing. All right, let's go to the
show. This is the show.
All right, Jerry, relax. Go to the chat room. Go to Deepu chat.
Fokio TV says, I feel like Bobby appreciates customer service more than service. Maybe.
Yeah, well, there you go. Another fucking stellar Deepu fucking chat.
Very deep. Ooh.
That was very deep. Go ahead. What do you got? Well, give me another one.
Or Merito Freshy says, I watched a military boot camp video, so we are both veterans, bro. I served 19 minutes, dude. Oh, God.
No, he's talking about. That's pretty funny because
Yeah,
he's talking about the YouTube thing when I know how to. I feel listen.
That was a good one.
I'd cut the bladder. I'd fucking spoil the meat the first time. I want to beat the asshole by accident. There'd be hair over everything. You're absolutely right. What's another one?
Fuck Yo TV also says Bobby reading menu orders like softcore porn.
Go to the regular chat. Let me read what these fucking. What's the latest one?
That was the latest one, actually. I just.
Oh, you just wrote. What's after that? Just read.
Rock Mikey says, "Damn it! Why am I just tuning in?"
That's fucking right. God damn it.
Yeah.
All right, listen, we're gonna bail out of this. You guys, it's been a great show. I want to go through the whole room. I want to thank you guys. Give you plugs. Where you're gonna be.
Cool.
Your Twitter. Anything. This is coming out next Monday. Just to let you know, we're live right now though, so you can plug it. Okay. And it will be out Monday, but there's stuff happening this weekend for all these people. And you guys in the chat room, spread the word. If you're going to go see their show or you have a Twitter account, tweet it, retweet it. Go follow all these guys. Support us. We do these shows for nothing, but we need you to come out to our shows like they've been doing. How many fucking YKWD fans are
A lot. Yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you, man, my shows have been packing up lately. And I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for and other fans, comics of the show have been. You go up to them and tell them you heard them on the YKWD, so they know where they're coming from, so they can sell some more tickets. Where are you going to be middling?
I'm gonna be.
Whose show are you going to be on?
I'm gonna be. I'll be middling for Sam Morrill at Magoobies, May 22nd. That weekend. Third weekend
Great
in May.
club. And great podcast.
Yeah.
The Fighting Ungers. I listen. It's a fascinating podcast. I own a network. I owe these guys a call too. They wanted me to review it, which I don't like. I'm not that guy. I don't fucking really claim to be a podcast guru, but it is it's two brothers. One owns the club. One's a fucking comedian for a long time.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Very funny guy, and they just argue. They can't talk about anything.
It's awesome. Yeah.
One's neurotic. One has just been living with this neurotic fuck his whole life, and they'll just be normal. And then all of a sudden, why is that? Why do you? But why do you need to know? But I know. But I just want to. But why? Fuck you! And it's almost like a shitty smell that you can't smell. You just have to keep smelling it. It's addictive. I've listened to it. And
it's like shit. It's like smelling shit.
It's a very addictive show. It really is. But they actually talk about very interesting topics and political, and they're two smart guys and very funny. But it's a check it out, the Fighting Ungers, and go check you out.
Yeah, third weekend in May with Sam. That'll be good. And then follow me on Twitter at Stav Comedy. Yeah. And then find me on Facebook too.
What do you got, Louis?
I'll be at the Dead Crow in Wilmington all this weekend. If you're listening live, that's Friday and Saturday. And then after that in May, all the international listeners, I got shows in Sweden, Latvia, Estonia, Finland, and Norway. I don't know where. But
how'd you book that?
All through through meeting random people on my own.
Really?
And all through personal connections, yeah.
You booked that all yourself?
Yeah.
Fucking love it.
Cool.
Wow.
It's
It's
awesome.
my only work for the year. So let's hope I become a star. And I also, like I said, I actually do have a podcast that I started recently. Recently, it's called it took me a while to come up with the name. It's called Louis Katz Podcast, and it's I just talk to people, and the theme is that I wish I didn't have to have a podcast.
Right.
So that's what it's about. Seriously, but I end up just talking to people, and yeah, you should check it out. I think it's new, and I don't know. I want to know since you guys are fans. It's a more established.
Don't do
podcast.
that. Don't do that. Don't
What?
do that.
I'll take that back. Take that back.
Don't take it. Don't ask for a fucking Yelp review.
Well.
I'll give you one.
All
I'll write one.
All right. You listen to it and tell. I just can hope that it's a smell that you hate but want to smell again. I hope it's that level of podcast. And it's and Twitter and that podcast. My name is Louis Louis Katz Katz.
Jesus Christ! I hope your podcast is shorter than that. Fucking on and on. This kid, 2 seconds. I'm in Slavia. What do you got, Mikey?
Hey, what's up? It's Mike Brown. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at YoMikeBrown. Saturday, April 25th is Comedy Outliers monthly show. It's been featured in the New York Times, Time Out New York. It's going to be featured in a lot of stuff again. Just got some emails about it. You guys are great. Listen to my podcast with Brandon Collins. Shout out to him at Comedy Outliers. Once again, Comedy Outliers on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Yo Mike Brown on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Blat, blat, blat.
Now, are you...
I just
everybody's okay in the studio?
Everybody's fine. Everybody's good.
Some white truck driver. Oh, this is a funny thing. You know, people who listen to the show in their car. You know, on the iPhone. I learned this on the Sam Roberts show. When you plug your iPhone in the car, the Hey Siri feature, you can just say, "Hey Siri," and then the phone will go, "What can I help you with?" And then you could say, "Hey Siri, look up big, huge gay dicks." And the phone will just look up big, huge gay dicks. So people driving in their car right now, if we say, "Hey Siri," gay porn, and then it will just come up with gay porn. So there you go. That's a little trick if you're doing it's called podcast tricks with Bob K.
Hey Siri, follow Yo Mike Brown on Twitter.
There you go. You fucking wow. Smart. That's why you're gonna make it. You and your podcast. Now, are you with the Kumia Network? Did you guys join? Or
I'll talk to you after that. But
okay,
we have the. We'll talk after.
Well, all right, good.
We got the contract.
All right, Kumia.
Alex,
Kumia
did
Network?
he join the network? Did he join? Alex
He knows everything. Alex knows everything.
Well, you know.
Well, fuck that guy and fuck this guy.
Well, you've been on the Kumia show a bunch.
Oh yeah,
killing
a
it.
bunch,
Yeah.
murdering.
Awesome,
Yeah,
great.
murdering.
All right, what do you got?
At Lenny Marcus NYC, and I'll be at the Comedy Cellar all weekend.
The guy who's been in the business the longest has a Comedy Cellar plug.
What do you want me to plug?
I don't know, make something up. I mean, fucking Stavros has something. He's been in the business 3 days. He's got more fucking stuff than you.
He's at Magoobies. Not the best club in the world. What are you talking about?
How did this become shitting on me? Because look at Lenny's plugs. I don't know.
Sorry.
What's your, what else you got?
LennyMarcus.com. You can go there. New CD coming out soon.
Great.
And
Where'd you do the CD?
Stress Factory.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Hey, Lenny, I'm going to do 45 in front of you.
Is that Kermit the Frog or Vinny?
Hey, I don't know how to do
gotta
Vinny
get
anymore.
gravelly.
Listen, you got to get gravelly.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
I
that was
can't
it.
hear you. I can't.
You nailed it.
What? Yeah, go up. Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna do 10, and then I'm gonna do really 45. And then I'm gonna talk to customers while you're on stage.
Perfect.
Give out free tickets.
That's funny.
All right, what do you got, Alex, besides your Instagram and your beautiful paintings?
Check out my art. Yeah, Alexander F. Russell. RUSSELL.
Awesome,
Yeah.
man. All right. Well, maybe we'll have you back on again
Yeah,
someday.
thanks for having me.
You've been wanting to come on for a while.
Yeah,
You
I
almost,
love
you almost
this
I
show.
know you almost blew this place out, but I think that, you know, I'm glad that you held your tongue a little bit.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, now that I'm not in the game, I can finally enjoy comedy again.
Now, why don't you do a podcast and just fucking blow it out?
Hey, do you really
I'm
want to
doing-
come on my
I'm doing-
podcast?
yeah, I'm doing-
All right, so yeah, listen to Louis Katz podcast. Next
Yeah.
week, we'll have all the dirt that you couldn't hear on this one.
That's
Why
right.
would you do that? Fuck it, we're doing it one more hour live. No! Lenny! Lenny, leave a review, Lenny.
This podcast is very long.
It's not long.
All right.
I'm gonna get some calls from a lawyer today.
All right, what do you got?
Listening live this weekend, I'll be with Louis J. Gomez at Joker's Wild.
That's a hot club. No, seriously, they have no AC. There's no air conditioning whatsoever in that fucking shithole. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you, Gomites, for coming. All right, go ahead.
And then get me on Twitter at Chris Scopo.
Right.
And I'm going to be with you in, what's that, New Haven one? That
New
gig?
Haven, yeah.
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 Me, you, and Sean Donnelly.
Yeah, me, you, and Sean Donnelly. Yep, in New Haven.
Fun.
And I think Stavros, I'm going to try to get you on the Boston
Oh,
gig.
yeah, awesome.
Right? You're going to
Yep.
try to do Boston with me. Okay.
Yep.
All right, great.
You want your shows?
Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's do it real quick.
This weekend, you're at the Cove Haven Resort in Lakeville, PA.
Yeah, if you guys are around, make sure you check that out. Meet Dan Soda and who's the other guy? Some other guy. Thanks, Scopo. Thanks.
Fly fishing
Yeah,
after
it wasn't
the show.
me. Yeah.
Anyway, what'd you say?
It wasn't me. I don't know.
Oh, so it's not you.
No, I didn't mean it like that. You didn't tell me. You just said soda.
You're supposed to look. Anyways,
have it on your thing.
Shut the fuck up is my song to you. Please shut the fuck up, you fucking. So, anyways,
I'm remembering now.
So we yeah. Where else? We got that this weekend, which is a great gig. What else do we got?
Want me to talk?
Yes.
Okay. Austin, the Moon Tower Comedy Festival, 23rd, 24th, 25th of April.
Yeah, that's going to be great. That's next week, which I'm excited. I've never done Moon Tower Festival. I'm very excited about that. That's going to be awesome.
And then Boston, May 14th, 15th, 16th at the Laugh Boston.
Laugh Boston. I'm trying this new club out. We're going to check it out. I've heard good things. I've heard acoustically it's fucking blows. I don't know what that means. Why have you who's been there? Anybody been there? No. Well,
No, you're shitting on it before you go. That's probably not a good thing. That's why everybody's like defying.
I didn't. Every person that I've had on the show and I asked,
Just try it again. I'm hopeful that it's gonna be good.
I'm hopeful that the sound is fixed.
There you go.
No, I actually heard it's a great club. I'm excited to go back to Boston and work a club. I'm excited. You know, I love the Wilbur. The Wilbur is the best. It's a great club. Bill and his family, they're awesome. But you know, I don't know. Sometimes I think that clubs sometimes for me are, just better. I love doing a theater. It's all great, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying something different to see if it happens. But I'm going to try to get Stavros on it. If not, Boston is full of fucking. If it doesn't work out, I'll get you on something else. But Boston's full of fucking amazing comics. So what else? Is that it?
They're rest in June. So
okay, cool, man. And make sure you check out my special, RobertKellyLive.com. Buy it. It's available right the fuck now to own. $5 is the minimum you can pay for it. If you don't have the $5 and you want it, email me. I'll find a way to get it to you guys. Don't do me a favor. Don't steal it and throw it on the YouTube. Someone did it last week. I don't feel like fucking hunting that shit down, and I'm not Kevin Hart. I actually need the fucking cash. I paid for this out of my pocket. I did it myself. I'm very proud of that. When everybody said no, I just did it anyways, and then and then it was now it's out for you guys. Look.
That's interesting you say that. Can I just chime in 1 second?
Yeah,
That's
please.
really uncool when people do that. Like, it's just the worst.
I get it.
I get it, but come on.
I get
it's
it.
$5.
I get it, but some people don't have the $5. I get that too. It will be available on Netflix soon. So just if this is to make my money back or to make some money from it. And here's the thing: when you create something and you spend 3 years on material and you put out an hour and you have it and you do it the way you want to do it and you take the risk. I was supposed to do it with Brian Volkweiss and New Wave, but it just didn't. They wanted to do something different than I wanted to do. We finally just said, fuck it, let's do it ourselves. And then I was in complete control with Jim Serpico, who's a fucking, I don't know any guy smarter in the business. I really don't. He just knows how to get shit done and make it look amazing. And Bobcat was a fucking amazing. So I'm very proud that we did that. So just, if you can pay for it, pay for it. If not, if you really fucking want it, I'll fucking get it to you. We got T-shirts available too. The new, we had the baseball T-shirt, which I thought was going to be a big hit. One person bought one. Apparently, it's not 1978, and the 3/4 sleeve is not back in again. So we got brand new ones on the website today. Go to riotcast.com, merch. You can see the Robert Kelly live at the Village Underground. Cool ass T-shirts, and it's on my Twitter. Follow me at Robert Kelly. Thank you once again for tuning in live. All you cocksuckers in the chat room, I love you to death. All you people that download every week, all you people that support us, all you dudes out there, thanks for listening to the You Know What Dude podcast on riotcast.com.
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs. Shitty jobs. Shitty jobs. Check out riotcast.com for all of the best podcasts on the internet. And they are all free.